Kevin. Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, how are you?
I believe Mike is the person on the Don and Mike show that is on the Paxil and the one getting divorced.
Spy report. Spy report.
Why do you get to do all the cool stuff?
Well,
I don't believe he's on the Paxil anymore, though, now that he is getting divorced.
I thought that they were all on Paxil and all getting divorced.
Right.
Well, that's possible, too.
They move as a
Only if
team.
they're lucky, though.
Rory has something for us. Rory, what is it, buddy?
What's up, Rory?
No, I was just saying that there was O&A kids outside.
He wants to come in and say hi?
Say hi,
Sure.
yes.
We got. You never know who's going to drop by, Fuzzy.
No,
O&A kid is here.
it's star-studded.
Gary, we heard you on O&A. You did great, buddy.
Nice work today, Gary.
Thanks, guys.
Now, are you off to? Are you off right now to the hockey game with Opie?
No, he just gave me the tickets. He said we're still,
All right, so he just gave you the tickets for you and your dad?
Yeah, but he said he's still going to take me.
All right, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's on Paxil. I'm not sure.
Somebody
who
is.
here's on Paxil. But you're better off with your dad.
I don't know.
Yeah. You had a nice time, though?
Yeah, it was cool.
I heard you fighting a little bit with some of the callers.
The wannabe Garys, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's so many wannabe Garys out
Right.
I'm like a fan club.
there. Right, he's like a fan club. All right, there's Joe Poo. Did you meet Joe yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll meet him again.
Yeah, now in the, that could be you in the future.
This
You could be
dispels
Joe
the
Poo.
rumor that they're the same person.
Right. Only because O&A kid's funny. And Joe's still trying. Well, I hope you had fun. When are you going to the hockey game?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked on the ticket yet.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be careful about that.
I'd check those.
So you brought your dad brought you in? No?
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun, buddy.
I did.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Is that everything you thought it would be?
You can go out bowling
that's what I
with
thought.
Buzz Burbank tonight if you like.
Nah. I don't like
Yeah.
after what the kids were saying about my mom.
Yeah. You know, some of the kids. The kids can be cruel.
They really, really can, and I don't understand why.
You always tell me never believe a thing that the kids say.
Right.
Because you say they make up lies about you.
They will.
Yeah.
They will just make up lies, and you know what? They're all jealous.
Sure they are.
They're just jealous.
They can't be the original.
Right.
There you go, Gary.
All right, it's 877-692-1027. What's in the news today, Fuzzy?
Ronnie, we're saying happy birthday to Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan's birthday.
91, the longest living U.S. president.
91,
Right.
and he doesn't know it.
No, he does not have a clue that he's actually having a birthday today. They're having a little chocolate cake, they said, and I'm sure you can't give him sugar. That can't be good.
He'll be up all night. I wonder if he's still like, ever they put on regular clothes on him or he just wears PJs.
I wonder if it's those presidential PJs that has the presidential seal on
Right.
the thing. Like he would wear an Air Force One or something.
Do you think he remembers being president at all?
No, He probably remembers, like, growing up or maybe being an actor.
Yeah.
But I doubt if he remembers anything due to the Alzheimer's of being president.
All right, if I'm 91, Fuzzy, and I have Alzheimer's, and you're wondering what to give me for my birthday,
Sure.
loaded pistol. Just hand me a loaded pistol.
You won't remember what to do with it.
Tell me it's candy. Tell me to keep eating it, and something will happen.
Just, look the end of that, Mr. President.
I'm very paranoid about that happening. I had a grandmother who had Alzheimer's that lived with us. And it's not a nice thing. I mean, you're constantly worried that something's going on or you're trying to fix something and it's never there.
I told you that friend of mine, she's with the city, and she actually went out patrolling with the cops. She did one of those ride-along things.
Right.
The first call they get, disoriented woman at the supermarket. She goes, it's her own mother.
Oh, God.
Who's suffering from this sort of thing.
Again, loaded guns.
Right, and
Officers shoot her.
sitting there at the supermarket with half an Entenmann's all over her face. I don't know why it makes you eat so sloppily.
Yeah, you're right about that. They are sloppy eaters. And here's the other really sad thing. Like my grandmother always forgot that she ate. So literally we would clean the table and she's gone, when are we having dinner? So you had to be very careful because they would just eat like a goldfish. They would never know when to stop.
They'll eat till they explode.
Well, he 18, 19 meals a day, so I guess that's what Nancy's watching on.
That's why Nancy's so thin.
Nancy's just, clean diapers is all she really wants.
Yeah, if you just want to give her like a gift certificate for Depends, that would be perfect this year for the Ronald Reagan birthday. Maybe a map of his house.
So he can get around?
A map of his own home. That way, if he gets lost, if he gets misdirected, he's going to be able to find his way back to Nancy.
You give him diapers, a map of the house, and a drool bib. And that's it. That's back up the steps.
Nice presidential drool bib. There you go.
Well, you know when I think he was losing it with that mommy stuff?
Yeah.
Mommy? It's not your mom.
Constantly calling Nancy mommy.
Now, how do you bang somebody that you call mommy? That's sick.
Maybe that was the thrill for them.
Stop. Already stop.
Maybe that was the whole thing.
What's he really want? Party at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, that'd be fun.
He's in the ball pit. All the kids are in there. There's the ex-president of the United States.
Secret Service is guarding the ball pit. Not letting any other kids go through there without a security clearance.
Mr. President, your good friend Dr. Kevorkian wants to take you out to the garage for a second.
He's going to put on a very special party hat that fits over the front of your face. Just breathe.
Breathe deep.
It's a party hat.
Think about the rabbits, Mr. President. Think about the rabbits. Think about the rabbits.
All right, Ronnie, already tonight we have a Hawk fact.
Oh, good, finally.
Come on in, Hawk.
Yeah. Do I have Hawk fact? Oh, yeah.
Hawk fact.
All right, hold on. Let me do another one.
Hawk fact.
There we go. I can never remember that.
What do you have, Hawk?
I don't know if anyone knows, but blueberry jelly beans were created especially for Ronald Reagan.
Is that right?
Really?
Yep.
He loved the jelly bellies, didn't he?
Yeah, he was crazy about him. I think that crazy is the operative word there. Hey, Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Well, I know what to get Reagan for his birthday.
What's that?
A big box name tag below my name is Ron on it.
Why don't I get name tags for everybody that he mates?
Absolutely.
Because he's not going to remember anyone.
And have them constantly filled out. He's asking someone with a name tag on. You are?
All I want is a time machine. Get me out of here. Get me to 1983.
Maybe they could get him one of those buttons, like one of the, that you looks like the one that he could push to fire the nukes.
Right.
But it's just a morphine drip.
It's just candy.
Right. It fires candy. Firing jelly beans at him.
Do you think he still dresses like a cowboy walking around the house?
I would think that's probably, yeah.
No.
I bet he's got the hat on. I wonder if they've let the hair go. Its natural color.
Oh, yeah.
Because he would get those really, like a dark orange black thing.
Well, I'm sure they got to shave it close in case he gets gum in it now anyway. Just a real tight shave.
The former president could use a football helmet at this point.
Use a coffin. I would literally ask him to lay down in a coffin to see which one looked better.
You're going to look good in that one.
Hey, Ron, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
I got a present for Ronald Reagan. Get him an electronic dog collar so when he wanders out of the yard he gets zapped.
That would actually
You don't
be
want
helpful.
him getting away.
You don't want them getting near the pool. I'm sure that's a big problem.
Oh, my gosh. They do really good at protecting him. You'd think there'd be some snapshots.
Yeah, well, I think no one wants to see him, though, do they?
No.
I mean, there's no market for that.
Well, there's morbid people out there.
Yeah, right. Sickos, twisted asses.
I'd love to see that picture.
Hey, Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
Yeah.
I get Ronald Reagan a gift certificate to a tattoo parlor so he could just, like, you know, the movie Memento? You know, he could just tattoo things on his chest, like, don't answer the phone.
It just says on his arm, I was president.
Just a big number 40 for him.
Don't trust Jimmy Carter on one of the other on one of the other arms. Just stuff that you can look at anytime you need.
On those Depends that we were getting him, how about, speaking of the Jimmy Carter debates, we just have those inscripted with, there you go again. On the back of his old Depends. There you go again.
Now, you being helpful, or you just badgering the man?
What do you get for the 91-year-old guy that doesn't remember anything?
Football helmet?
Put it on him. Get him a nice crash helmet.
Tell him he's in the game. Tell him today. No. You are the Gipper.
And we're winning it for you.
Hey, Andrew. Andrew, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, how long do you think they'll keep him alive? I mean, he can live to be 200 with technology and everything.
Yeah, they could live a long time, yeah.
It's scary. You know, it could be like a Twilight Zone where they just have their head alive.
But here's the thing, Andrew. It could happen to any of us. Trust me, they have no idea who this Alzheimer's thing is going to hit. Right. And your body might be strong as an ox.
Yeah, it's
You know,
scary.
and I'm willing to bet this. He's probably sleeping 3-4 hours a night tops. And not in a row.
Yeah.
He's up wandering all night.
Just roaming the place. Haunting Nancy.
And the back of his mind, all he remembers is he hates the Soviet Union.
He keeps beating on his bedroom wall saying, tear down this wall. He's constantly wanting to take a sledgehammer to his own bedroom wall.
It's the wall outside the candy jar that they had to actually build around the candy jar.
And he keeps calling Nancy Mrs. Gorbachev. Mrs. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I wonder if every once in a while he just comes up with something like that. Hey, Jerry, you're on Round of Fez.
Yeah, I got a present for Mr. Reagan.
Yeah.
LoJack.
Have him swallow it.
All right, thanks a lot. I don't know. You know, it's a rough situation. You know, and the other situation, too, Fez, you never get better. It's not like he's going to pop out of it. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, a guy like that will look up at you, think he remembers things, and, you know, then he'll say something like, was Agnew with me? No.
Right,
No,
yeah.
You're not Nixon.
Yeah. He'll remember somebody and then all of a sudden tie them into someone else.
Hey, Vinny. Vinny, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Vinny.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
I think we should get him a monkey.
Why is that?
Make him remember his good old days, his movie days.
Okay. You know, the monkey jokes never went over that big with him. Who would be throwing poop at who? All right. See, that's a problem, Joe, when you say stuff like that. You have to remember the man was our president.
Who made this mess? Bonzo or the former president? Who made it? Rub your face in it.
Hey, Oscar. Oscar, you're on Round of Fez.
Yeah,
hey,
what's up,
Oscar.
boys?
Yeah,
I hold the 1798 here.
All right, there we go. There we go, buddy.
Yeah, for his birthday, I want to get him like a TiVo, but like it has an endless loop of that 80s show. They could just be reliving the glory days all the time.
A copy of that 80s show.
Now, back in the 80s.
These kids know what they're talking about.
Hey, Adam. Adam. We used to moose our hair. Hey, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, I think you should get him one of those body harnesses. I got one for my kid. I'd give him that one.
So he doesn't get out of the yard?
Yeah, keep him on the bungee cord. You know, get back here, you.
Now, where did they have him, in L.A., Fez, or is he out on the ranch?
Let's see, I think he's in L.A.
They bought a house somewhere, right?
Right, yeah, Bel Air.
Yeah. So he probably gets the backyard and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to wander around. Now, for a while, they were telling us that he kept going into the office every day.
Right.
Which I think takes us back to ball pit.
Right.
Office, meaning ball pit.
Sure. You know, only Al Dukes goes into the office and splashes in his own urine. The rest of us think of his office as a place to work. Hey, Swiss Miss, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Swiss Miss.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hey, baby.
You know, I have a really good idea, but you can get them.
What's that?
Just get him what you got him last year. All you got to do is rewrap it.
Oh, it's just awful. It's just
so
awful.
sad.
You could really actually wrap a loaf of bread and then he'd be happy.
He'd be so happy. He wouldn't know the difference.
And then an hour later going, you like the Jaguar I got for you? You crashed it. I guess you didn't like it. You wrecked it.
Tell him you ate it. Did that car have a crust?
Hey, Joe. Joe, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Joe.
Yo, what's up, Ron and Fez?
Hey, buddy.
I gotta say, I love your show, first of all, but, you know, this bit is wrong.
In what way?
You know, he can't help it. You want to make fun of that elf stays a fag, you know? That's you know, that's all cool and everything, but, you know?
Joe, here's what we're saying. What's happened to the president could happen to any one of us, and will probably happen to a lot of us.
Sure.
That's 100% true.
They keep us alive now. They keep us alive. And why?
Yeah, the mind left years ago, and his body's so strong,
right?
He's just walking around like a zombie.
Well, it's something to learn from, but, you know, you guys shouldn't goof on it.
But I'm telling you, I grew up, my grandmother was the same way. Fez had it in his family, and it's actually more common now than ever before.
The lady that I talked about, Joe, the friend of mine who they found at the supermarket, lie, this woman just turned 60. And
That's scary.
And a few years ago, just a couple years ago, She was running 5K races.
So she was totally...
It's just a matter of opinion. I love you guys. See you.
So she was completely fit, you know, and now she's strong and doesn't know where she's at. Or she keeps eating the Entenmann's like that.
And Fez, look, she could have another 31 years at least running this game.
Where now they don't, you know, now they're going to have to lock her up because they can't keep her in the house.
Do me a favor, Fez. And I'm serious about this. Let this be legally binding. Kill me.
I will never kill you.
Take a gun and shoot me in the forehead.
I won't. I won't do it.
I'm telling you, that's my request to you. Kill me. And I'll do it for you, too.
No, I don't want you to shoot me.
I love you so much, I'll kill you if you get a head cold. I don't want to see you suffer.
That wasn't a sniffle. That was not a sniffle.
How you feeling?
I'm fine. Right? I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Because I don't want you to suffer.
I'm good. I'm good, Ronnie. I'm good. Put down the painkiller.
Think about the rabbits, Fessy. Think about the rabbits.
I'm not thinking about rabbits. I am not. I won't.
I know some people are going to get upset that we're, talking about it, but it's an actual true fact. You don't want to hide it. We're all afraid of Alzheimer's. I'm petrified of it. Hey, Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, BAC 1175 here.
All right, man.
I'm thinking we get the former president an old telephone. Spray painted red. Made him think he still got the hotline there.
Get him one of those toy phones.
We should actually have a phone like that, painted red, and we'll have Myra keep calling him from the other phone. This is Russia calling. I just got my PC taken care of with a tiny little boat throaty. Love bump.
There's been a piercing.
There has been a piercing.
This is detente. A Ukrainian girl grows up to be pierced in America.
Hey, Gabe, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hi, buddy.
Card holder 11D billion million here.
Oh, stop it.
I think we should get him those puppets from that Genesis video so he can still pretend he's like in power and holding
Remember
big
that
meetings.
hideous, ugly puppets they had?
Oh, the Land of Confusion video.
Yeah, make him feel better. Bring him back to his glory days.
This was the hit song?
Yeah.
Now, this goes to show you what was wrong with the 80s. I could remember the video, but not this song.
Right. And these puppets ended up getting a TV show for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. They would constantly, have the royal family on there or whatever.
They had him insane in this video, too. Remember at the end he pushes the wrong button and blows up the world?
Even then.
Yeah, and he wakes up. Oh, God, this video was so gross because the Reagan puppet was underwater in his bed.
Yeah.
And, he had sweated so much that he was actually drowning in his own sweat in his bed. Oh, this thing was gross.
It was awful, but it was huge. But who remembers this crappy song?
And the Margaret Thatcher puppet looked just like the Reagan one, except in a big orange wig.
I hope he's not calling people from that house of his.
They can't possibly let him get near phones.
Hey, Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, I think we should shoot Reagan with a tranquilizer gun and then put one of those animal radar collars on him to keep track of him.
Tag his ear.
I don't think you got to trank him to do that, though. Just walk up and do it. Why knock the guy down with a trank? Ow.
I'm feeling fine.
This is all you had to say today.
I am not a retard. How'd y'all like to suck my ass?
Mr. President. Have some more cake.
Hey, Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jim.
How's it going? Gotta defend Genesis on the Land of Confusion video here. Definitely maybe a weak song in the 80s, but they made a lot of records off Invisible Touch. They made a great video out of it. DT Follies is the show you're thinking of, Ron.
Yeah, that was the name of the show.
That's the one.
I got no time for any that Genesis stuff. The post-Peter Gabriel stuff.
Take a listen to something from the 70s and you'll change your mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Post-Peter Gabriel. I have no problem with the Peter Gabriel.
I hear
But when they were doing all that silly 80s stuff, believe me.
I hear it.
All they were Mike and the Mechanics the whole time they were out there.
Tony Banks lives.
All right, buddy. Say it.
Susudio. Or is that Phil Collins by himself?
Like there's a difference. Anytime anyone's willing to beat you up over how good Genesis is, it might as well be 84.
Listen, Mr. Abacab was probably one of the most influential albums of my life.
That son of a bitch is just sitting on top of mountains of money right now. No hair, but mountains of money.
Sure. He's using $100 bills as hair. He's making a $100 bill toupee.
Like the wig?
Phil, you're freaking us out.
Hey, Ron. Ron, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron.
Ron.
Hello. Hello, Ron and Fez. Or is it, no, Opie and Anthony. Opie.
Is this a Reagan impression?
Opie.
It's awful. I thought it was Ozzy.
I thought it was James Mason.
Hello, it's James Mason.
That's good. I wonder if he can do Reagan.
Yeah. That's cute. Next time, do Reagan to call. Hey there, Chris. How are you?
Hey, Chris.
What's up, fellas? He needs one of those invisible dog fence things so he can run around his yard without getting lost. You know, the little electric collar there.
I say put one around the pool. I worry about him around that pool.
Well, you just put one of those little collars on him. If he falls in, he gets electrocuted and ends it all for him.
Either that,
I
or
remember what happened.
Either that, or Nancy's just putting M&Ms all around the pool.
Just a trail from the living room out to the pool area.
Right. I'm surprised she's not still putting out books under his name like he just wrote them.
Still so wise. Ronald Reagan.
My thoughts on Clinton by Ronald Reagan.
Patty Davis, his daughter.
What nips?
Yeah. She said, it's going to be a birthday, but we're not putting happy in front of it.
Shut up.
I know.
He never was happy with you, you skank.
The grief she caused that family. And now I spend every minute I can with my dad.
Right. Now that he doesn't know you.
Yeah, now that you're taking change out of his pockets.
She's just sitting
She pats him down every day she comes over.
Nancy's coming over. Patty, I know for a fact he had $60 on him this morning. And
she's walking away with like 10 checks that are just scribbled on.
She shoves a ring ding in each pocket and then runs out of there. I don't understand it, Fuzzy. Here's Jose. Jose, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jose.
Your last caller was wrong. It wasn't DC Follies. The name of the show was Spitting Image.
It wasn't DC Follies?
No, it was Spitting Image. It was on for, like you said, like maybe 2 months. But it was Spitting Image. It was like a rip-off of DC Follies. But I guess it's like a play on words because the puppets were so ugly.
To have to rip off DC Follies.
They did make everybody look hideous. No
yeah,
matter
so
who it was.
Spitting Image is like they're spitting on the person's image or whatever. But that was the name of the show, Spitting Image.
All right, thanks, man.
All right. Big crazy caricatures.
It was awful. All right, here's what the president had to say today.
He's seen it. I'm not drunk.
That was when they tried to take the cake away.
Bro, if this sounds drunk to you, then you're senile. That's the sound of a madman.
Loose in a city.
I'm still not talking to him, by the way. He makes me feel so bad.
I don't know why you get singled out by him. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know. I have no idea, Fuzzy. Then he tried to pitch an idea to me today. Did you see that? No, doesn't work for me. Matter of fact, I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was brilliant. No way I'm doing it.
And it still went in the reject pile.
Here is,
reject pile's getting full. Someone empty that.
Here is,
take Al out of there.
Al's sleeping.
That's why it's so full.
Al's sleeping under it. He's just keeping his clothes in the reject pile.
Below the reject pile.
I heard O&A kid was real mean to him.
Yeah, actually, called him a faggot. Screamed it at him as I was walking by in the production room earlier today.
Love kids.
And Al actually tried to tell him,
this is a place of business. We don't do that here.
That's all we do here.
And then he got his phone number so he could call him back when he's 18.
Sure.
I hope he waits.
That's why they won't let Al near the presidents. The only president he has from is anal. Al, get in here real quick.
Al calls it pin the tail on the birthday boy. Pin the tail of the birthday boy.
People curtsy for the queen. He bends over for the president.
Sick bastard. Is that your way of showing respect?
No, I don't do
First time putting on headphones, big man?
That had to hurt.
Caught me in a funny way.
Funny sexual?
Like a D?
No.
Not the D.
Al Dukes, you'll be glad to hear that the Queen is 50 years on the throne today.
Dan, if you'd agreed to see me, I wouldn't have called you.
That's Al trying to get a hold of Dan from Hoboken.
Really? You're still calling him after the big gay voicemail you left him last Friday?
I'm not trying to hurt you, Dan. I love you.
You what?
I love you.
Now that's gay.
That is gay.
Why would you say these things to him?
That's not me.
Look out. I like you. And if I wasn't with somebody else, then maybe I'd be with you. But I am.
He's trying to explain it to you, Al.
No, I know he's got a girlfriend and I'm not gay, so I'm not really after.
Do you want to be Al from Hoboken?
Look out, I thought we agreed this was not a good idea.
I guess that's Dan talking to him.
That's Dan telling you this is not a good idea. He's already turned you down once.
I got a little bit of electronic email that has a problem with you, too. I don't know whether you've ever heard of this electronic email, Fez.
Electronic mail? That's odd.
Yeah.
Now, do you get shocked when you go to the mailbox?
No, it comes through the computer.
Really?
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
Bizarre.
We were talking about doing that live gig in a couple of weeks, Fezzy, and the fact is we knew that the size of the club and the amount of people that wanted to come, we wouldn't be able to do it. So Al was sending out tickets to some of the big-ass card holders.
Right.
Here's an electronic mail we got. It says, Dear Ron and Fez, I feel like an idiot bothering you with this stupid problem. However, Al has made your big-ass events his own personal party by excluding people from the mailing list. He has guaranteed that certain people will have no chance of getting tickets. This is BS and needs to be fixed. I'm not asking for any special treatment, but only asking to get my big-ass mailings just like everybody else. The Mad Producer. Why didn't the Mad Producer get a chance?
He was given a chance like everyone else. I don't know what he's talking about.
The way it works is we want to make sure it was just for the big ass card holders that got these tickets. So if you're a big ass card member, you get regular emails. You get into an emailing list.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So why is the Mad Producer off the emailing list? Which guarantees you no chance of being able to come in, because that's the only way we're contacting people.
Yeah, that's the only way. I don't know what to tell him. Maybe his computer screwed up.
Oh, come on. You're being a wise ass. You know, if you weren't fighting Joe Poo, I'd make you fight him. Now, did we find out if some of the listeners can box each other?
Yes, I found out that we can do that.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So people that listen to the show can settle things in the ring at the big-ass night of fight.
I would not mind having some grudge matches that night. I don't want just, two people fighting each other for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be an athletic thing. But if, two buddies had a fight or something or had a problem with each other, I'd love to see them fight.
Right. Or fighting over a girl. Yeah. That'd be cool.
All right, here's the Mad Producer. He's calling us right now. Mad Producer, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, listen, yesterday you had kind of mentioned it, for a second.
Right.
And Al was in the studio, and he said that he will definitely not be going to the fight.
Yeah, how do you come up with that, Al?
Yeah. Well, he didn't get his email, he says, so he's definitely not coming to the fight.
Why did I get my emails, Al?
I don't know what your computer's
Al, you're such
problem
a lying
is.
little sack.
You really are a lying little sack.
You'd be annoying there anyway.
Why would I be annoying?
Just, trying to get all the
He's just going to be a member of the audience.
What are you going to do, sit on my head? No.
How the hell's he going to bother anybody if he's in the audience?
I'm sure he would make his presence known. I'm the Mad Producer.
If he's there playing the clarinet, he would be annoying. If he's just there watching, that means he's just an audience member.
So you have a right to choose who's going to come to these events and not
that's not the way it's supposed. That's not the way it's supposed to work, Al.
And you know that.
Yeah, but if I can sense somebody being a problem, why even?
All right, so you did this on purpose.
So you're admitting it now. You did exclude me.
There, you don't have to be at every one of these
What
events.
if Joe Poo picks?
I'm not asking to be at every one of them. I'm asking to be put on the mailing list and just receive my emails just like everybody else. I'm not asking to be invited to the studio. I'm not asking for any special treatment.
Just to be treated like any other big-ass club member.
That's it.
All right, hold on, Mad Producer. Now, Al, what if he, and I didn't want to bring it up in case Joe doesn't want to, but what if Joe said, this is a guy I want in my corner? You don't know. You can't keep people out of the event. You don't know what's going on there.
Well, like you said, it's a small club. If there are certain people, I think...
It's a huge club.
But if there's certain people I think are going to be a pain in the ass, why should I have them in the audience?
Hey, John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys. Big ass luck card holder 7260. Got a question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a grudge. Can I bring my ex-wife in and just beat the living daylights out of her in the ring?
Well, I mean, she'd have to come in herself.
Right. She'd have to want to fight you.
She's not going to let you beat up your ex-wife.
Oh. All right. Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, nice try.
All right.
Is that Billy?
Hey, Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, hold on. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I didn't get any notification about the emailing thing either. I got one afterwards saying that it was too late, but I never got
How did that happen, Al?
I have no idea why that would happen.
I don't know. I didn't get it. Didn't get my chance.
All right. Hold on, Mike. I want you to talk to some of these people off the air, Al.
Okay.
Because I don't want anybody to be mad. This is a happy show about making people happy. We're going to go out and do this whole big night of fights for people. It should be a fun thing.
And if people sign up for their big ass card at WNEW.com, they got to get put on the mailing list.
Yeah, they got to be on the mailing list.
That's
Everybody should get a chance for this.
That's part of the membership.
Hey, Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Big ass card holder 2449.
Hooah, hooah, hooah.
Hey, 2449.
I'm 15, and nowhere in any of the mailings that were sent to the big ass card holders did it say that the event is 21 and over.
Well, it's a club.
Yeah, so I'll give my tickets to the Matt producer.
That sounds like a deal.
Wow.
There you go. Billy, handle that. Line 3, line 2. Hold on, let me get the Matt producer back on. Hey, Matt producer, did you hear that?
That's very cool. Thank you.
All right.
See you guys there.
That's between them, Al. It's got nothing to do with us.
All right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't like the guy being there.
You send tickets to a 15-year-old?
Yeah, where did that come from?
How can I tell by a name and address?
But here's the thing. Why would somebody have a chance to be a card holder when all the stuff we're ever going to do is going to be at clubs?
Always.
It's going to be very rare that we're going to have events for 15-year-old children.
Yeah,
Boys, anyway.
As much as we wish.
Those events are just at your house, Al. Remember that.
Yeah, remember. Good one. More gay jokes.
Yes.
Yeah, gay jokes, exactly.
He uses that to make fun of you.
Yeah, over and over again. Same crap.
What do you want, Chinese jokes?
They don't apply. That would be ridiculous to give you a Chinese joke.
Plus, I don't even know if you have any, do you?
You got a couple of Chinese jokes. Al, you're a chink.
All right.
All right, you know what? We'll let you put together a couple of Chinese jokes for Al. You think you can pull that off?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Oh, Al, wanna sucky sucky? The D?
All right, now that's a Chinese joke that was funny.
Yeah, but it's gay. It's the same thing, though.
I know,
it's gay.
but it's Chinese. Hold on.
You want to bind your feet like little Chinese girl? He binds his D with his feet.
That's funny stuff.
What?
Man.
I don't think it's very...
Are you saying
Chinese?
Are you saying he binds his D and his feet?
Oh, I think he said he binded them with his feet.
Oh.
So that's cute, Al. He's doing Chinese material.
Yeah, but
you said he didn't have any, but he's doing it.
It's still gay related. The D he always mentioning.
Ladies and gentlemen, next funny comic come our way to Chinatown to see us. It's Mr. Joe Poo.
Ah, but you know, how's it get up, Mr. Joe Poo? Hello. Oh, want me take you picture, then me give you sake? Me name Alka Dukes.
This number one super funny show.
How's this, Joe? Want me knock you out in club? Beat your ass? Then you will have nothing to say come Monday?
Oh!
What's
Al
that?
being a tough guy.
What's that, Amina?
What's that, Amina?
Wookie Al come down the blocky.
You'll have...
With his eyes pinned back from all the spunk.
Cute stuff, Al.
Yeah, it'll be great on Monday when it doesn't mean anything.
It ain't this Monday. It's Monday.
I know. What does Monday mean?
No, when's the fight? Like on the 22nd?
Yes, it is.
Well, then, you know.
Did you try to move it up to the 8th?
No, but I'm saying that Monday, he's going to have nothing to say.
Is that your Chinese gay New Year?
No, that's my fortune. It's my fortune cookie to you, Joe.
What's that mean now?
His ass.
His future will be being beaten.
You are a man of words.
Word. He's a man of one word.
Number one super funny bubblegum hour show with your host Joe Poo.
Albert Dukas, official amino of the Chinese New Year and dildos.
That's cute, Al.
No, they're stupid.
I bet it would kill in Chinatown.
The dildo?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Right, that's why Al's leading the parade this year.
How's that workout schedule going, Joe?
What's that mean?
Are you preparing for your fight?
This isn't Chinese humor.
What's funny about that, Al?
Yeah, you chink.
It's funny because he's still out there smoking constantly, eating the bad food. You have no stamina. You'll have no stamina that night. Nothing.
Oh,
that's not funny, Al.
Wookie Albie Dukesy.
I'm not trying to do comedy.
Oh, good then. You're succeeding.
I'm just telling.
Thank God you're succeeding then.
He prepares for fight by Suki Pishi.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It is because he's. I can't wait till that following Monday. If you show up, because I know you're into not showing up to your work.
What are you talking about?
Could someone get the song Come Monday? Because I'm tired of hearing it.
Seriously. Al, you make me want to hit you, and I'm not even involved in this. All right, hold on. Here's Rick. Rick, you're on Run of Fez.
What? Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
What do you call Al and a gay Chinaman?
What's that?
Chew man chew.
See, they don't all have to be gay jokes. They can be Chinese jokes.
Yeah, but they still have gay as the subject. They're just doing it in that voice.
You Reiki?
You Reiki. Hey, Jeff, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, what's up? I got a question for Mr. King College.
Yeah.
That's Dukes.
Yeah.
Yo, when did you decide who gets these cards? Because I rushed home when he was dropping hints. You said the first 300 people, and I got you the email by 9:50 on the 18th. Was that too late?
Yeah, why didn't you get one?
I had a lot of requests.
Yeah, but did you just go in order or just pick random? You said the first 300.
Right, I went in order.
And you're telling me by 9:30 that night I didn't get it?
It's very possible, that's right. You would have gotten them if you were one of the first 300, just like the email said.
Oh, that's a real Chai Chan mystery.
Sounds like you opened up the wrong fortune cookies.
But why would I pick you? I don't even know anything about you. You decide you don't get tickets.
Up, man. I rushed home.
Why do you get
The guy wants to be there. Jeff wants to be there.
Now I'm an unhappy fan. I used to be so happy listening to the show. Now I'm miserable.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to give you a pair of tickets.
Oh,
wow.
I love you, man. That's great.
All right, you know what?
I'm afraid to give my number. He's going to ban me.
No, I'm going to have Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
You can trust Billy. Because you know what, Fuzz? This is my thing in life, and I know it seems crazy in this business. I don't want unhappy listeners.
Right, you should
I want to make people happy.
I'm so happy.
What is wrong with that, Al? We make people happy.
Oh, man, it's great.
All right, hold on,
yeah, but
Jeff.
Pooh better beat him bad. If I go to... All right, we'll...
All right, now I can't make life happen for you.
Right. This is good enough. Thanks so much, man.
Right. That's up to Joe.
You no worry. Me got to this.
Are you still doing Chinese humor at Al's expense?
Al eats guy. And his boy hungry and our raider.
He does what?
He does what? Let's try it again.
Al eats a guy. And his boy hungry and our raider.
Then he's boy hungry an hour later.
He eats a guy and then his boy hungry an hour later.
Now I'm starving. Seriously, why can't we ever sit down for Chinese food around here?
Ever.
All right, I'm just going to go through a lot of these people that are mad. Hey, Mike, you're on Run of Fez?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what
Mike,
can we do
go ahead, pal.
What's up?
Yeah,
you just gave that guy tickets, but I never even got a chance.
How did you never get a chance?
You never sent me the email at all.
All right, hold on. Try to talk to line one. I don't want anybody mad about this. I want everybody happy. Hey, Ted, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ted.
Hi, boys. Hi, Fed. You guys are missing a point.
producer said he's treated like his own, right? Duke says, why should I let this guy in? Why should I have somebody in the audience?
I know. Why is Al getting to choose?
Yeah, he's
I'm glad the mad producer is going to be there. You know why? He's going to be playing with... He's going to be playing with... I know, it's like the Frito Bandito song with this guy.
There you go.
Thanks a lot. The mad producer is going to be in your kitchen that night. He's going to be making you think.
It won't even be on my mind.
You choosy for gay man floozy.
I'll tell you, he's got some funny Chinese material.
And you said all he could do is gay joke.
Hey, Mark, you're on Fez.
Hey, for Al Duke, every year is Year of the Cock.
Ah!
It's the year of the cock, Al Dukes.
Uh-oh! This cock's still alive!
Al, stop making those noises.
Oh, now he limps.
Risty has poopy on it.
I don't even know what he's saying. I know it's not funny, but I don't know what he's saying. Hey, Tom, you're on Fez.
Hey, Tommy, what's up, guys? 5327.
All right, buddy.
Hey, listen, man, I've never, ever gotten an email from Al Dukes, ever. And it really pissed me off because I've listened to your show even when you guys are out late at night. I tape your show every single day. I love you. I love the show. And it's not even having an opportunity. And first, when I got my big ass card, I had to request it several times, but I never received it.
All right, Al, this big ass thing has been a problem.
And I call your show all the time. It's not like I'm a guy that calls once in a while. I'm Tommy V. I call all the time to contribute to the show as best I can. I'm not as well known as some of the other people, but still. I always tell you to get the big knife, Ron.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
I know that. Remember, this was the big thing that used to make Billy cry. That's when I actually used to talk to him.
So we quit playing it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I've been so pumped. I've been thinking about this for so long to go. I'm really pumped.
He wants to be there, Al.
So I call all the time.
I'm giving you a pair of tickets.
What?
Buddy.
Wow, congratulations,
Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that, Ron. I really do appreciate it. I think I deserve it.
All right. Now, Al, why am I dealing with all this stuff?
No, a lot of people do deserve them, but I can't fit every listener into the club.
The club seats like 750. I know you said the first weekend you had thousands of...
Yes. Way too many responses to handle everybody. So that's why...
Why make that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing, but that's... the people are coming back at me now, and I'm not sure why.
So why are you getting to pick the people that come? Why are you hand-selecting this audience?
All right, here's another problem. Hey, Greg, you're on Run Fest.
Yeah, hi, I'm 16. I'll give the tickets to somebody who needs them.
Al, why are teenagers getting the tickets?
Because there was no way for me to tell.
You know what? Guess what? You have a computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get information with people when they sign up, where they live,
right,
their age. Why not send it out to people that are able to do it?
Right.
I don't mind kids getting cards, but why not know who they are?
I don't know.
And why wasn't there like a 21 or over thing on this deal?
It was something that I guess I forgot about at the time when I did the things.
No.
Not the detail guy.
Sounds like Al's trying to pick up young soldier boys.
All right, Billy, talk to that kid and, make him a trade.
All right, do something with him, Billy. Legal.
Let me take a break here, Fezzy.
All right.
877-692-1027 around a Fez show.
Ron and Fez. Frequency 1027 WNEW.
On a Wednesday, we're Ron and Fez. Ron Bennington, Fez WNEW with you. 1027 WNEW.
We gotta send Wonder Boy out for something, Fezzy. It's another night. I didn't get dinner at home. I gotta come up with something. Mike O'Mara's getting more home-cooked meals than I am right now.
That ain't right. That shouldn't be happening. Wonder Boy, get some Wonder Bread. See what you can do with it.
What are we thinking about tonight?
I don't know, because I had a horrible sandwich last night.
So you're afraid of that?
Yeah, so now all of a sudden I'm food gun shy.
Right. You're food shy.
Right. Same place, had a sandwich from last week. It was delicious. Last night, horrible.
All right, where's Rachel, too, the Tenacious C, our other intern, who does such a good job for us? We got great interns this time.
And we've never had one.
We've never had one ever.
Uh-uh.
And we got 2 great ones at the same time.
It's really weird for us that, can actually pay attention and know the human voice.
Right.
And can take direction.
They understand. All right, Rachel, come on in, honey.
Hey, Rachel, the Tenacious C.
Rachel, who you and I watch over to make sure none of the other guys ever bother. That's a big thing. Also, Rachel, not permitted to do lights out parties on Friday nights.
True. She is sent home as soon as the show is over and before the lights go out.
Right. We send both the children home.
they leave like a little wedding cake couple. It's so cute.
And yet, as I'm coming in tonight talking with my partner, Fez, he tells me a very uncomfortable dream.
I had a dream with Rachel in it. Rachel, the Tenacious C, the intern.
Really?
This was very odd. I'm asleep in my bed. All right, for real. I'm asleep in my bed.
Which basically looks like Barbie's bed.
It's comfortable.
Only bigger, but frilly and silly. And
it has a canopy.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And the alarm clock's going off. I always set the alarm clock because if I don't, I'm going to sleep all day. So I set the alarm clock. Now, the alarm clock's actually going off. But in my dream, I'm dreaming about the alarm clock going off. And I call to Rachel, the Tenacious C in my dream. And I say, Rachel, let's see how fast you can hit that snooze button. And it keeps going, and in the dream, the alarm clock keeps going off, and I'm going, faster. See if you get it faster. Because I don't have music on mine. I use the actual alarm.
Now, the way that you would treat women in your dreams, do you dream that you're me? Because literally, let's say, all right, that was great, but I got the stopwatch. Let's see how quick you can get breakfast in here.
Right, exactly.
Or I'll find somebody somebody who wants to scramble down there.
So my alarm clock beeps. It goes beep, beep. And I'm like, Rachel, let's see if you can get it in 2 beeps. And just making a whole competition. And the odd thing is, the alarm clock's really going off. And I'm sleeping right through it and just having the time of my life with Rachel, the Tenacious C.
Now, was that your first lesbian dream?
I know. I'm afraid I might munch.
Now, Rach, does that make you nervous that Auntie Fez is having dreams about you?
Oh, not at all.
Really?
Wonder Boy was nowhere in the dream. Didn't even come up.
He's nowhere around here anymore
That's
either.
how I like it.
Really? You like girl? No, you've never been with a girl before, have you?
No.
That's why you're not invited to any of our lights out parties.
Until you change that attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're cut out. You're not in. Honey, you're not in.
So it's very weird.
That is
well, I'm
strange.
glad to hear that.
And
you're thinking about me.
And by the way, you were doing a great job. You were nailing that snooze alarm. You were up and you were running.
Baby, let's see if you can get it 2 beeps this time, okay?
It was so weird. And then after that, I'm going, all right, just 1 beep to beat.
Now, when you say Rachel, do you mean Buzz Burbank?
Oddly enough, you had news copy and glasses.
And a penis. So I don't know, but it was you.
But it was Rachel. I was saying the name Rachel.
Now, what are you doing when you work your shift? You sleep in every day, right? What are you doing with an alarm clock?
If I don't set the alarm, I'm going to sleep all day. I'll sleep till 2 or 3.
That's the beauty of working this shift.
I can't have it in my life.
I'll tell you
I can't have it. I can't abide it.
Now, on one hand, I've had a chick on my hip since I was 14. One or the other. It doesn't matter. So I always have somebody that'll say, get up, the alarm clock went up. I never hear it myself.
Oh, this thing just blares.
I literally have to have an alarm clock that could shake me.
Now, here's the thing. I have to set it to the alarm for it to wake me up. If I set it to WNEW, I would just be having dreams with Pharrell and Blaine in it.
Sure.
Blaine, get that, would you?
Blaine, help to Tenacious C, please. Thank you.
Fez's feet hurt.
Auntie Fez needs a rub down. All right, Paul, you're on our round of Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Paul.
Fez in bed with a woman on Earth 2.
Ah! What?
Fez is in bed with an Earth 2 woman.
Rachel, the Tenacious D.
Now, Joe Poo, do you use an alarm clock?
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
How do you do that?
There's one on your cell phone?
Yeah, you could set it to go off, and it goes louder and louder and louder. It'll just keep ringing until you shut it off.
That's got to drive your ma and your sister nuts.
I got the door closed. My life is a cave.
I know, and they're all in bed with you, Mo, Larry, and Curly.
I have a...
Not when they're dripping.
You're so sick. Get away. I have a friend that actually sets the alarm on the oven in the kitchen, because anything in the room, they would be able to get up and turn off and just crash right out. So they get up, they walk in and turn off the oven alarm. Like suddenly the quiche was done.
The oven timer. Wow. That way you have to get up. Those things can be loud, too.
Yeah, but who's that crazy? You're setting in an oven.
I hate it when I get hear the alarm, I'm in a stupor, I get up to shut off the alarm, and I end up just resetting the clock. You know, I'll zoom it ahead 3 hours.
All right, this on the instant feedback from Quinn. I sleep with 3 alarms. That's insane.
Wow.
You got to work another shift if you need that many alarms.
Right. I used to have the alarm across the room, the alarm clock across the room, where I had to get out of bed to do it.
Right.
That was, morning time.
Now, my mom used to always lie on our alarm clocks and everything else. She would literally, the things would be faster than it was, something would be 15 minutes too fast, and the other is 10. So I never really believed clocks now anyway, since they were always a lie when I was growing up.
When I go to visit my parents, every clock in that damn house is set a different, anywhere from a half hour to 5 to 7 minutes fast. And you don't know what time it is.
Everybody has different ways that they can possibly wake themselves up, but it's not easy. Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I used to have this roommate who would purposely set his alarms in between, on the fuzz, between a Bible station and a country music station, so that it would annoy him so much he would have to wake up. But he still wouldn't wake up, so I'd have to wake up, turn it off, and then wake him up so I could go back to sleep.
Oh, God, that's crazy.
On an annoying station.
I would literally kill somebody that time in the morning. I'll kill a person.
Is there anyone who sets their clocks back on purpose? Everyone sets them fast. But is there anyone who ever says, nah, I'm going to put this back a half hour?
Why, you think someone needs to get to work slower?
Would there be any reason to set the clock back instead of ahead?
Well, no, maybe if you're trying to keep a chick at your house.
Good point.
Baby, it's 12:15. Why make a big deal out of this? Hey, Hal. Hal, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Hal.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
What can we do for you, Hal?
I use a total of 7 types of alarms in my house. My alarm clock by my bed has a cassette in it, so it starts off with the buzzer. I smack the snooze button. A little while later, the cassette goes off, which sometimes could be like a replay of your show that I taped the night before.
Well, that's insane.
I have an alarm clock in my bathroom, and I keep the door closed, so I have to get up and cross the room for that. I set my TV set to go on because it's going to go off to Katie Couric or something that makes me sick, so I get up and run to shut the TV off. At the other end of the house in my kitchen, my oven timer doesn't work, but I set a tiny travel alarm clock on the countertop where the coffee maker's on an alarm, so the coffee is ready when I get up.
You're better off working second shift, my friend. You got to get a different job.
It sounds like a parade going through your house.
It is a parade, and by the time I'm all done, I'm so tired I go back to bed.
All right, see you later.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I hate is when the snooze isn't set for even numbers of minutes. It's always 7 or 9. That just confuses me. I can't do the math. Set it for 5s and 10s. That I can deal with.
Now, why is this? That snooze, if you hear an alarm, you hit the snooze, you fall right back to sleep. And it's like you said, it's like 7 minutes normally. The best 7 minutes you've ever had in your life.
It's glorious.
It just feels so wonderful. You're like, oh, my God, this is the whole reason to be born. This toasty feeling right here. This is the only thing I really like in life. It's the closest we get to feeling a really good morphine high without doing anything. Because you lose your spine and everything's happy. Oh, I get to sleep in 7 minutes.
And when you go to bed, why can't you immediately have that feeling? Why do I have to fight to get comfortable? And kick and flop and move? Why can't I just have that instant womb feeling?
Right.
As soon as I get into bed and enjoy the whole night of it, not just that final 7. That final 7 minutes.
It feels like the day that, that good feeling after you've been fired and you just know that you're sleeping in?
Yes, I do.
You know yourself, you say, I really got 2-3 weeks before anyone starts to bore ask me about finding a job. That's the greatest thing. That's way better than a vacation.
Oh, yeah, that's firing sleep is good.
Oh.
That's nice.
Nothing like a nice firing sleep. Here is Ralph. Ralph, you're on Run of Fez. Hey, Ralph.
Fellas, what's going on?
Yeah.
What do we do for you?
Hey, I have the best method of waking up. I hit the snooze button twice, and on the third one, my wife places a nice shot to the middle of my shoulder blades.
Ow.
That aggravates me so much that I basically jump into the shower from there.
If my wife hit me first thing in the morning, I have to kill her. I have to kill her and the kids. I literally would get up and be one of those people who killed their family and then piled them up like firewood. You don't ever read about that? Like, I don't know, he thought they were going to ship them away?
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm furious.
That guy they just picked up in California a few weeks ago.
I'm furious first thing in the morning. When we used to do a morning radio show, I probably really wouldn't become completely conscious till 8:30.
Coming on at 6.
Yeah. So I really thought to myself, oh, here's where I am.
The worst part about that shift is the waking up when it's not time to go to work, and I would just go nuts.
Yeah, right.
Trying to get out the door.
Everybody who's had an early morning job has done that before. Just hopped out of bed at 3:15 and started running. Oh, my God! It's an awful,
I'm late!
It's an awful feeling. Now, you wake up with the buzzer sound?
Yeah. I won't wake up to music or talk or anything else. Then I turn it on. But I got to get up with the alarm.
Anthony, you're on Manifest.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, how you doing? The best trick is just to buy one of those old wind-up alarm clocks where the hammer hits the bell. Wake up.
I would kill.
What are you, Fred Flintstone?
I would be waking up like a madman if that happened.
I know, that's the amazing thing. Of the people we're talking to, everyone has to wake up angry or annoyed. That's the only way they're getting out of bed. No one can wake up happy.
Well, you and Rachel waking up happy with French toast every morning.
It was the first morning I woke up happy in a long time, Rachel.
Was that your first chick dream?
First chick dream?
Yeah.
You mean the lesbian thing? Yeah. The girl on girl?
Rachel, you look like you're a little nervous about Fuzzy having this dream about you.
Not at all.
I'll see you
I think I like it.
I'll see you tonight, Rachel. In my dreams. In my sick, twisted dreams. Hey, Dan. Dan, you're on Round of Fez.
Hey, Dan. Dan.
Hey, Joe Poo, you my mofo. Just want to say that first of all.
Oh, you're his mofo, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, guys, I got the best method for getting up. I go to bed usually about 10 o'clock. I set my alarm for 11:30 at night. So then I wake up, and then I go right back to bed, and I have that warm, fuzzy feeling for the whole night.
But, you know, aren't you ruining REM sleep then?
I know, that seems like it's unhealthy.
Right.
It works, man, I'm telling you. And then when you wake up in the morning, it's like you slept with the snooze button on for 4 hours.
All right.
I'll tell you what, though, Dan, I used to do that on a Saturday morning. When we had to get up every single morning, I'd set the alarm clock for the same time that I had to get up during the week for Saturday morning. Just dive back in that bed and enjoy.
So but you're a morning person.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I never understood people that say they're a morning person.
It's horrible. My day doesn't start till 12.
Even if you do have a day job, that's when you actually start to kick in. Now, I would always, when we did the early morning show, my chick would always get up before me and cook and then also have the shower on. So part of the annoyance was, I'm wasting water. And then I would just get up and walk into the shower, stand there, finally say to myself, it's better to scrub. You know what I mean? Because when I first got there,
this isn't doing it.
The hands would just be at my side thinking, I'll stand in here, but I'm not going to wash. And then I would think, all right, this is starting to feel good. Then I would walk out to some food, or else forget it. It ain't happening. That's not that I'm trying to be a controlling person. I just can't handle it any other way.
Even when I was a kid, I was always up first thing in the morning.
My mom used to scream at me that she saw the kids at the bus stop. That was her thing. She would always say, when I walked to school, she'd say she saw someone walk by, and I don't know whether she was lying or they really were up that early. And then she would say, the kids have already left and you're going to miss the bus. And I'm like, shut up, please. You don't know what it's like to be 14 and hungover on Quaaludes. It's very, very difficult. You don't know what I'm going through here.
When we were young.
Now get out. Let me take care of my morning batch. Get out of my room.
Morning batch.
I have a morning batch to take care of.
Someone's in here.
Oh, when we were young, my father used to sing to us. I finally had to say, stop it, please.
I'll kill you?
Yeah.
What would he sing?
Huh?
I just banged you. I just banged you.
What, were you listening at the door?
Here's Dan. Dan, you're on Run Fez.
Hello, Dan.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I got the clock about 20 minutes fast. I ain't never getting up if it ain't there. I guess it's like some psychological
But
thing.
don't you lie to yourself and
Yeah,
say, I know I
have
got
to.
20 minutes?
All right, I'm a liar, but I got to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, some psychological thing, I'll see it. I'll say, oh, damn it, I'm already 20 minutes behind. Even though I guess I already know it's 20 minutes fast.
Yeah.
But you're right on with that. Snooze sleep is better than oral.
And I'll tell you...
It's really...
Yeah.
And I say we get a new... I'm pushing for like a petition or something. All snoozes have to be at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A longer snooze, please.
20 minutes is a big thing with you, Dan. You're setting your clock ahead. You need a 20-minute snooze.
Yeah, that's a big... Yeah.
All right, see you later.
guys.
I need at least 10 minutes, though. Not that 7 or 9.
I'd like to talk to somebody from a clock factory to find out why they're doing the 7 or 9.
Yeah, what's the point of that? Why not just a full 10 or even shorten it to a 5?
Oh, I can't short to a 5. That's insane. I'm going 10 or 20 like the last guy.
And these people with the setting the clocks ahead,
yeah,
I can't stand that. Not only do I have to have the right time on my clocks, I try to make sure that they're all in sync with each other.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm looking at the exact time everywhere I look.
There is there's a thing about you, or you want everything perfect, though, Fez. I noticed that about you.
Mm-hmm.
You like everything perfect. Now you're stuck with Al Dukes.
I know.
In your real mind,
I may be in hell. I may have died and gone to hell and don't realize it.
Hey, Tony, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronnie Fez, hey! Hey, I can't wake up with an alarm clock. I honestly, I set my house alarm to wake me up in the morning.
You're lying.
The burglar alarm?
The cops have to show up.
The Sloman Shield? You know what? Even if I don't wake up from that, the cops are so pissed off they arrest me. I don't even go to work. I'm in jail every day.
That's very funny. That's so funny.
Time to get up.
Hey, George, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, George.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Why is it that you can never get that snooze sleep on sleep? You know, then you try to go back to sleep, you never get it.
Yeah, the snooze sleep on the weekend. If your alarm is still set for some reason,
right,
and you get up and hit the snooze on a Saturday, it's not nearly as good as that during the week snooze.
That's because it's effed up. Everything's effed up for you.
Right.
Now, I'll say this, too. Why is it better and feel better to be sleeping during the daytime than it does at night? At night, I want to be up and around and doing things. During the day, when people are actually working, that's when I feel like Fred Flintstone. I can take a big-ass nap. I want to do the exact opposite of what real people are doing all the time.
Nice hammock sleep.
Oh, I love a nap. I'd kill to get a nap at any time. That is the best sleep you can possibly have. Just like sleeping on a couch is a wonderful situation.
Oh, couch sleep is good. Football sleep is great. Well, there's a football game on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's nothing better. Hey, Andy, you're on Run Fez. How you doing? Hey, Andy.
Guys, what's up?
Yeah.
The best is I live with my girlfriend, and she has to wake up earlier than I do. So I get to hit the snooze bar, I wake her up, and then I get an extra half hour, because she wakes up when she's done in the shower. So I get a whole half hour of snooze sleep, and I don't have to hit the snooze bar like 12 times.
What's she saying? So she's the one that gets up early.
Right.
Okay.
Well, she gets up a half hour earlier.
I mean, that's a nice feeling if you got more than one person and you all got to get ready in the morning.
Yeah.
And you can say, why don't you go ahead in the bathroom first?
Excuse me, but if she's got that half hour, why don't she start making some pancakes? How about a little toast and eggs? Is that a problem?
I need my snooze sleep.
You don't mind that check, do you, bitch? But yeah, I can't get something to eat in the morning. I don't understand.
You're a genius, my friend.
I don't know what it is. Here's John. John agrees with Joe Poo. I never thought I would see this.
Huh?
John, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, John.
New intern, Joe Poo. What's going on?
No intern. This is Rachel, the Tenacious C.
Tell her I said hello and welcome to the family.
She must be adorable because Fez now dreams about her.
She's my dream girl.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there with that one, but Anyway, I gotta agree with Joe Poo. By far, the best alarm clock I have ever had is the cell phone. It's so goddamn loud throughout the tones. First it starts off slow, and if you don't hit that thing, it gets louder and louder. It'll wake your whole house up, and it's always dependable. It never has those little dots on the AM. It always says AM or PM, and it's always good to go.
Have you ever done that? You ever really crashed out bad during the day, slept for like 3 hours, woke up, think it's the next day?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And I've done it the other way, too, where I crashed out that afternoon, and it was the next day.
You're one of those guys that can really sleep around the clock.
I can. Anytime, any place.
The weird thing here with Fezzy is that as scared as he is to sleep, go on a plane, he can sleep in the airport on the floor.
Yeah, I will go right, and people can be walking right on top of me, and I can go out like a light on the floor of an airport. Remember that time we were working somewhere, we're staying in a hotel, and I always have to have a light on to sleep. I don't like sleeping in the dark that much. And the power went out in the hotel. I sat up in my bed because
screaming because the lights went off.
Because the lights went out. I'm calling Ronnie screaming.
He calls me up 3:30 in the morning, something like that. The lights went out. I go, mother effer, I'm sleeping. My lights are always out.
One time I slept.
Did you think that somebody was like, ninjas were coming in?
I thought someone had cut the cable. That, they had cut the lights so they could get me.
That's a good thing.
Throw a sack over my head. And not a good one. I mean like a burlap bag.
That's the stream. Someone has thrown a sack over his face.
One time I was sleepwalking in a hotel. Ronnie found me in the lobby in my socks.
Yeah, what was that? You sleepwalk, huh?
Yeah.
I used to do that, too. I slept walking my underwear out into a snowstorm.
I did that when I was
years old.
I did that when I was not in a snowstorm, but I did that when I was in women's college in Pensacola. Went out to the parking lot, my shorts.
Seriously, lock him up. Lock up people that don't like they can't pull off a decent night's sleep. Hey, Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
I had by the way, card holder 10925.
Hooah! Hooah! Hooah!
Thanks. I had a roommate who was an absolute idiot. He would set his alarm clock for an hour and a half before he had to get up, and it snoozed for that entire hour and a half.
Oh, my God.
And the stupid part about it, he was proud of it. He would always say, yeah, I get an extra hour and a half of sleep. And I was like, why don't you just set your clock an hour and a half later so you just get up and you get the extra sleep without it?
All right, sit.
All right.
I don't know. Who the hell was the first guy who got up early to begin with? That's the problem. Whenever we found out in history of the guy who went, hey, you know what? If I get there earlier, the day will be better, is an idiot, and his name should be replaced with Dick. That's what we should say instead of Dick.
Way back then, all the work was outside. Didn't he realize if he slept in and waited till it was darker out to do his work, it would be cooler?
Well, not all countries are as asinine as us.
Who sleeps in?
Well, in Italy, they get up early like we do.
Yeah.
But around 12 or 2 o'clock, everybody goes home from work, naps, and then goes back to work and then parties the whole night.
You mean a siesta?
It's awesome.
All right, try to figure this out, though. Why there hasn't been a new building in Italy in 700 years? They're still laying in the same place. All right, get Wonder Boy. I hate to wake him up, but to look up some things of how people do, what countries are doing this afternoon siesta that we're hearing about.
All right, that sounds so good.
Oh, that's my button. Oh.
That's my alarm right there, Fuzzy.
That's the snooze button.
Yeah. When I get up and hit the button in the morning, it sounds like this.
Oh, that's my button. Oh, that's my button. Oh,
I don't want to leave.
Oh, that's my button. Oh.
7 more minutes.
And then finally the big alarm that I have to get up to.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's my button. Oh.
We'll be right back. You're listening to the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, 102.7 WNEW.
Oh, that's my button. Oh.
Wake up, we're Ron and Fez.
Lucky you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I heard Sweet Melissa moan.
Lucky there's the winning cowbell.
Thank you, Fezzy. Thank you very much.
All right, pal. You hold on the line. You're going to the big-ass prize closet.
Thank you.
You're going to get a gift certificate to Avante Salon and Spa. Check them out online, AvanteSalonSpa.com. Or give them a call, 732-780-0222.
That's actually, you know what we should do, Fezzy? Maybe make them start and say the phrase that pays.
Oh, that's my button. Oh.
Thank you.
Lucky you want to say it?
No, I'm not going to make them. I'd be too uncomfortable.
Oh, that's my button.
All right, we're talking about dreams here, Fezzy. Not so much dreams, but how to wake up in the morning.
Because a lot of people, it seems like they're putting themselves through hell just to get out of bed.
Well, it's difficult.
One guy we talked to, 7 different alarms.
Maybe this Weezer would get me out of bed in the morning, where if I just heard the Weezer in my ears. Shut up!
Weezer, if I get out of this bed, I'm killing you.
Hey, Ed. Ed, you're on Run of Fez.
Hello, Ed.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Hey,
better than snooze sleep. I'm a vice principal. It's snow day sleep.
Snow day sleep is the greatest thing. Why does that wake you up, though? If they would just tell you, when you're a kid, it's a snow day, no school today, you'd hop up like a rocket every day.
Well, let me tell you, as a vice principal, snow days are much better than when you were a kid.
Why is that?
Because you don't have to deal with the kids on the playground, the tilt-a-whirl, breaking their noses and getting killed.
The tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl.
Where are you going to? Carnival PS1?
It's the Ashbury Park Elementary School. They got the tilt-a-whirl going.
And real quick, Ralph, the guy who called before, says his wife punches him.
Yeah.
I'm his brother. When he was a kid, when we were kids and we woke him up, he'd punch you in the face.
Yeah, all right.
All right. See you, thanks.
Nice. Now he teaches students. 877-692-1027 is the toll-free phone number.
The, Linda. Linda, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, how are you?
What can we do for you, Linda?
I like to wake up my husband in the morning by servicing him.
Oh, nice. You like it yourself, or he likes it?
Well, we both do.
Who gets you up?
Successful marriage. Fezzy, she wakes up knowing she's going to have the pleasure of taking care of the mule.
Yep.
She sleeps on it.
She wakes up every morning thinking, I'm going to be tasting the mule before I know it.
That's my breakfast.
She sleeps on his sack, and when it stands up, she knows it's time for her to get up.
When that thing slaps her in the forehead.
She uses that as a sundial.
So this is every single morning?
Just about. Absolutely.
Wow. How long have you been married?
9 years.
Yeah, finally a marriage that works for a change.
Linda, I'm up.
A marriage
I'm
that
not
works.
up.
I'll get you up, honey.
I'm up.
I'm up. Honey, I got the flu.
Oh, God.
You better stay home from work today. It tastes a little salty.
Yeah.
Linda, that's a wonderful story. You're great.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
You're the best alarm clock ever.
Hey, Marcus, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, what's up, guys? I got one of those alarms that likes to change all the time. It's called a 1-month-old baby.
All right, now, do you let the baby sleep in bed with you?
No, but we have a monitor, so it wakes up all the time.
Yeah. One time, I let the baby sleep in bed, and I just woke up right on top of him.
That's a good sleep.
I heard it. And I worried that a lot of the crib dust come from that. Because you're sleeping. You're not trying to be an animal.
That's probably right up. There's that snooze sleep, the Saturday morning sleep, and I just rolled over on an infant sleep. That is just so comfortable. That's good stuff.
All right, here's Caroline. Caroline laughs because it's raining all day, Fez, but she wants to be one of the girls. Yeah, I need Rory. Hey, Caroline.
Hey, Caroline.
Guys.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, worst snooze sleep ever is when you go back to bed, you dream that you're awake, you've had a shower, you got dressed, you had your breakfast, you're already at the office, and then you wake up and it's like an hour late. You got to bolt out of bed.
And you haven't done a thing.
Yeah, and it's just like not only the instant panic of, oh crap, I'm late, but you had it so good. You know, you're like ready, you got it going, you're at work already, and that is the worst.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
The letdown dream.
You know, or, and this happens a lot, that you dream that you're at work and you've been working on a problem the whole time. I was doing like some accounting work before, and I would always be out of balance in my dreams. I'm constantly out of balance. Then I would wake up to go in and do this effing thing. Finally, I just took a pencil and I put it through someone's hand. I go, I can't do this. That's it.
See ya.
See ya, Caroline. Oh, Rory's back.
It's the wrong Caroline. Okay, take the song. Take it off right now. and tell Al Dukes not to worry about quitting his job. Say, just go out and tell Al, I came on strong, but I don't know what's gotten into me lately. Ever since I gave up sex, I don't know if I even want to be here. Our own Rory Hamptons, handsome Rory Hamptons,
that's him.
Himself. He claims that for Lent you're giving up sex like this new movie, right?
That's correct.
What's the movie?
40 Days and 40 Nights.
I know, with Josh somebody.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett. All right, so I guess Al called the people at the movies today, told them that handsome Rory's doing this. They want to send somebody over from the movie. Now it's going to sound like we're tied in doing a promo for the movie, but we're not.
Right. And if you don't pull this off, it's bad for the movie. For somehow.
Right.
You should have just done that movie 7 days, 6 nights, or whatever it is.
That would have been a lot
shorter for you. 6 days, 7 nights.
Then we'd have Ann Haitian here trying to help us.
Right. Harrison Ford would have shown up.
All right, so no sex at all for you?
Right.
Starting a week from today.
It's Wednesday night, Ash Wednesday.
No sex for 40 days, 40 nights of any kind, not even kissing.
Right.
Not even first base, as Fez's little thing was.
Sure. And that means not running one either.
Right. I can't check.
None of the self-pleasure.
Right. Nothing at all. Can't even take my pants off.
You can take them
What
off.
about the dump?
You probably have to wash them.
To him, that's self-pleasure. A lot of times he'll hold it for as long as he can just to enjoy.
Now, what we wanted to do with Al Dukes maybe the first time is try to get him laid once in 40 days and 40 nights.
I'd like to see that happen.
With you?
No, not with me.
Why are you holding your Duke?
Get Al a girl before Easter. Getting him a girl isn't the hard part. It's the sealing the deal with him.
I think that'll be harder for him than for me to give up sex for 40 days and 40 nights.
I think he could get laid. I think he's just afraid. He thinks it stings.
He's got every opportunity.
I don't think he'll be able to do that, though.
No, he won't pull it off.
In fact, he was spotted canoodling under Black Girl's desk.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that in page 6 today?
I saw it on page 6. Al Dukes spotted canoodling under Black Girl's desk last Friday at the Lights Out party.
What dysfunctional producer was seen canoodling with a do-nothing under a do-nothing's desk? Could it be Al Dukes from WNEW?
Turn to page 6 and find out.
Al, do you think you can get laid once during Lent?
I mean, I could do it, but these guys around here, they'll bang anything. I mean, just because I'm picky doesn't mean I can't.
That's why I'm giving up sex for 40 days and 40 nights. So I think you can maybe get laid one time.
Of course. What's wrong with banging anything? What's the problem there?
I don't understand that. It doesn't
why are you
make
hating the
sense
banging
to me.
so?
Why, are you doing something else more important?
No, but why get involved with that? And you worry the girls might be pregnant, you got a disease. I mean, why?
Excuse me, where are you having sex? 1942?
And
All right, it's 2002. These women can take care of themselves. You're a middle-aged man. You should be with women anyway.
Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
He does. He hates the game of love. That's the game he hates.
He likes the player. He hates the geesh.
He said he tried sex, but he found it kind of squishy.
Oh.
He doesn't like the squishiness of it. So would you be willing to do this?
Yeah.
Now, the girl who caught you kissing and telling the other day, have you talked to her yet?
Yes, I did.
You straighten it out?
Everything's straightened out.
She feels better?
Yes, she does.
All right, she's not mad at me and Fez, is she?
No.
I got to go around and make sure everybody's girlfriend's not mad at us at all times.
Right. I don't know when that became our responsibility, but it is. How did you straighten it out with this person?
Well, she heard everything secondhand, so I told her how that sometimes when the story...
Who did she hear from, Myra?
I don't know who she heard from.
You should go full-time to women.
Listen, this just in from TASS News Agency.
From what we understand, Al Dukes has been bragging about canoodling with you.
You know what I think this puss did?
What?
Seriously, yeah.
Al, thanks. Not everybody sees you push your thumb out in radio land.
Well, we thought everyone, that.
Easy.
What?
Easy. No. Let's start from the beginning. What did Al do?
He comes up to me and goes, yeah, she's no longer mad at me anymore. She's mad at you.
Why?
Why is she mad at Joe Poo?
She heard him saying some things, I suppose.
I just think you blamed it all on me.
No, I told her what happened, and
I don't even remember what Joe Poo said.
Yeah, and I thought she heard everything secondhand.
She did. when she was mentioning that she heard things from you, I remember you saying bad things. I don't remember what they were exactly, but there were some things said.
KGB operative has informed me.
This just did. Joe Pool talking his normal crap.
She was concerned that you, Ron, and Fez were mad at her for some reason. That was the information she was getting from these people.
I really do.
That's what I told her.
If you would talk to her, then these misunderstandings wouldn't go on.
I have one fault with her, and that's whatever she sees in you. I find that disgusting. That, to me, is worse than eating puke on the O&A show. That's what we should have women do. Do you want to be with Al during his 40 days and 40 nights? Or eat puke?
Oh, we have a kettle of puke that you
Now,
can start ladling out.
It's been late December 2000 since you've been laid.
Yes, it has.
Who was that guy?
It was a girl, woman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Your first?
No. My last one, though.
That was a woman.
What happened? What went sour? What went wrong?
Ew.
She said what a lot of girls do near the end. They say she's confused. She doesn't know what she wants out
By
of
your
life.
vagina?
Just confused.
Oh.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 60.
Let's try to stick with the songs that we actually got. Rory's already in the doghouse for grabbing the wrong Caroline song and constantly bringing people into me today. Look who's here. Thanks, Rory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice surprise. Thank you.
Great, I'll throw out my show crap. That's good.
That's what you want.
So you might want to try this.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot, definitely.
You had the chance to give it a shot last Friday.
You have the shot all the time. You just have to decide if you're going to take advantage of it.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this. Does Dan count to break your cherry with?
Dan from Hoboken?
To break your millennium cherry with.
No, I've
Because the millennium really didn't start to 2001, they say.
That's true. So that December of 2000 doesn't count.
I'm not just waving Rory off. I don't think anybody gets these bits.
I'm not trying to hurt you, Dan. I love you.
You what?
I love you.
I'm not sure if the movie was big enough. I think we could do our own parody. And then I won't play that.
We'll use those clips in our parody. And we'll be done.
Yeah, then we'll be done. Give it to Billy right up, and then I'll ignore it.
That's the ignore file. So, Al, is there any specific conditions you need to get laid in the next 40 days?
You got to be able to get wood.
I can get wood.
You got to build yourself up to that?
It's just that you're so choosy.
Let's say this. You got to sustain.
Wow.
How long?
I'm not asking you to be a 60-minute man, but how about if the woman actually... Have you ever got her to reach Nirvana?
I'm sure, yeah.
No. I'm sure.
When he left.
Has one
I'm so happy.
Has one ever said it to you?
Never said it, but I was always reading those advice columns that you're never supposed to ask.
Why not?
Because then the girls feel the pressure.
Please, I said, let me know, bitch. Then maybe I can repeat it.
You're not going to learn anything unless you ask.
Yeah, I've never asked.
You're supposed to. If she says no, then you hit it again.
And you're getting your sexual advice from Dear Abby?
Oh, well, that's something that's common in a lot of these advice columns and shows that I hear.
You're not calling love lines after our show, are you?
Hello, Adam and Dr. whatever your name is.
True.
Dre.
This is all I ever hear, because I hear the beginning of the show when we leave. I'm 14 years old and I have a rash.
Right.
Hey, I'm 32. My name is Al. I'm gay, but I want to try what a woman wants.
All right, this on the
What's
answer
this
people.
rash I keep hearing about?
Would Al be able to go 40 pumps his first time with a girl?
No. Wow.
No
40
way.
seconds?
How about put together a 40 pump night? Or else you got to do it again. Your worst nightmare, you got to do it again.
No, 40 is a high number.
How about hooking up with a girl over 40 pounds?
Joe, this is why you're not liked, bitch.
What'd I
This
say?
is why people don't like you.
I don't even know what I said.
Matter of fact, I talked to Allie today. She's not happy with you either.
Gotta bring up those old news in my past.
Past? It was just the other day.
It's the past.
So you don't want to see her again. That's an old news to you. You better not see her again from what I hear.
Al, how about 40 pumps before you're 40 years old?
That would definitely not be a problem. Because I got a lot of years ahead of me still.
So you can work up to it.
Grampy.
Yeah, I can work right up to it.
How about this? You try next time thinking about her pleasure rather than your own. And maybe less more than 5 pumps. How about take it in the back?
No.
Him or the girl?
Both.
Ah, nice.
They get a double-sided one.
Then they never meet.
Then they're just bumping ass cheeks.
Are you still back there? Did you leave?
And then instead of a reach around, she's giving him a reach under like it's a football game. Let her give you a reach under, Al.
Have her hike the taint.
Why don't we do this, Al? Let's have you go for your record. You said 40 pumps would be a record for you, right?
Definitely.
Go for your record at the live gig on the 22nd.
Nice.
We'll put the table up there. Let you bang it on the table. I think with everybody clapping and cheering, that'll make you go stronger.
Al Dukes goes downtown at the downtown. Farmingdale, Long Island.
All right, you're Jim Thorpe out there. You're breaking records. You're doing everything. And if you want, you do the butt-to-butt thing that you're so happy with the dual sides.
No, there'd be too many people watch. I couldn't possibly.
Why? That would make you more excited or less?
Much less.
That's perfect. Then you could go for it. You get the 40 pumps in.
And then with the butt-to-butt connection, we run out with a bucket of cold water to separate you, like you're a couple dogs stuck together in the yard.
We'll bring a pool table with us. We're doing the accused. You and a Jodie Foster look-alike.
We could put you up on that pinball machine you love so much. What do you say, Al?
I couldn't do that in front of people, I'm sure of it.
What if we had
That includes one other person in the bedroom.
What do you think you could do the first time? We want to get you past 5 pumps. Okay. I don't want you to be dead serious like a Catholic, okay?
All right.
We're talking in front of God now.
Okay.
His Son and the Virgin Mary.
Yes.
Tell me the truth. First time with a woman, what do you think you could do? And I want you to be totally serious.
Well, I would be nervous because it's a new girl.
Right.
Right,
So
sure.
That
I believe.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
So give me a real number.
A serious real number?
Yeah.
5 would be I would be happy
5.
with that.
You'd be happy with it.
I would say, all right, now I go beyond from here.
Now, what do you say to her when you hit the 5 pump mark?
I work it into the conversation before I know it's going to lead to that night.
You prepare.
Yeah.
No wonder there's no night.
You prepare to perform. And I'm so glad to see you looking at him with disgust, Roy.
He totally disgusts me. I can't believe. How can you even call yourself a man?
I asked him to put on a condom, but he said he'd be afraid to go in there. He'd be so excited with the tightness of a condom.
Miss, prepare to be unamazed.
Listen,
Have I got something to tell you before we go any further?
Listen, when I get into this, don't be worried about missing your train. You're going to have plenty of time.
But it leaves in 10 minutes. Right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you'll also be able to get some laundry done. So you're literally thinking to yourself, maybe that's not why you're doing it, why you don't want to do it with this girl. It must be an embarrassing, horrible situation for you.
It sounds like it would be worse. I don't really feel all that embarrassed when it goes on because it's discussed beforehand. It's normally the girls like me for me and not that part of it.
Not the sex. Well, you're lucky then.
All right.
So I'm okay.
Yeah. So you work it into the conversation beforehand. Al, I'm willing to play the prospective young lady. I want to hear exactly what you say. All right, the lights are down low. Thank you, Hawk. The music's on.
Gee, are we going to do it or not, Al?
I said, wow, you look real cute tonight, so...
I sure do. Do me.
Well, it's been a long time for me, so it wouldn't be...
How long?
It's been a while. I'm very picky. It's been probably over a year.
Wow, and you picked me.
Yes, I like you, but I'm just telling you, we shouldn't even get into it tonight because it'll be...
You don't want to do me? My legs are already up in the air.
No, I do, but it's not going to be a good thing. It'll probably be too quick. It's been such a long time.
But it's not so much that it's such a long time. If we gave you 7 women in 1 week, it'll be 35 pumps over the course of a week.
Yeah, I'm not buying this.
What if it's someone I'm in a relationship with over time? After a couple months, everything's fine.
Here's Eddie. Eddie, you're on Run of Fez.
At this point, I'm walking out. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, guys. Hey, Al, don't you know you got to rub one out the night before?
Nuisance patch.
That's it.
Get rid of the nuisance for her.
Oh, you never saw something about Mary?
No, I did, but I think if you do that, then you worry that you won't be able to go again.
Chris Elliott said it right. You can't go out there with a loaded gun.
All right, here's the funny thing. A, you're worried about doing it too quick or not being able to do it at all.
Right.
You got yourself in a ball of nerves here, big man.
You're right. That's absolutely it.
What you want to do is run one next time you're under Earl's desk and get that out of the way. Then you're all set for the rest of the evening.
All right, Anthony. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
He'll think it's taint polish.
Hello?
Hi, Anthony.
Is he serious or is this a bit?
No,
He's serious about this whole nonsense with the pumping and all this. Dude, you are the biggest effing queer I've ever heard in my entire life, man. You really are. I mean, this guy is just like, what's your problem, man? You a man or a woman? Seriously.
Oh, man. All right, that's not helping his problem.
A woman can go longer than 5 pumps.
What, 5 pumps? Come on, man. What's going on? You're 32 years old, bro.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
All
really. We're 15 now.
All right, wait, Al, you're worried about... when's the last time you got out, honestly? When was the last time you got out?
He says December of 2000, although we can't really base that. We've offered to call.
Okay, how many women have you been with in your life?
4, I think.
About 4 women?
Yeah.
And it's been not
20
long?
pumps.
All right.
He's had 20 pumps over his lifetime.
All right, well...
Not counting relatives, Al.
Here's the thing, Al. When you're doing it, just think of like an ugly, fat black man. So
then he go 3 pumps.
Wait, well, and also, hey, Joe Poo?
Oh, Roker.
Joe.
Yeah.
You better kick his ass in that fight, man. I'm telling you, if you don't beat him, you're the big wuss on the earth. I'm putting $500 on the fight just for you, brother.
Here's what I think is going to happen. Al is going to throw 5 punches and quit.
Well, Joe, don't let us down, man.
It's done. It's done.
Can we put it in the bank, Joe?
You can put it in the bank.
Joe, here's my advice for you now. Don't get into a clutch during that fight with Al. You're 5 pumps away from getting your everlasting.
That's right. I don't have no energy, though. That's a good thing. All right, Marty. Marty, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Marty.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Listen, why don't you send him to one of those sex surrogates? Let him, so she could teach him what's going on.
Yeah, maybe you'd like to be with a sex surrogate.
Professional help.
There you go.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, but you're no good at it, bro.
No, I need to be with the girl that I'm in a relationship with, and over time it'll
And then what
develop.
happens then?
6 pumps.
Then you break up, right?
Well, I mean, eventually they end.
Maybe you're not getting any better, though. Maybe you're not doing it very well. I mean, you told me today that you don't know if a woman's ever had an O with you.
Well, no one would come out and say that, I don't think.
No one would come out and say it. How about when it's happening? There it is.
No, not with the words. Not with words.
Right. You don't allow any talking? Is that a thing? There's no dirty talk?
He'll only do it in the library.
No, I don't do dirty talk.
You know, now, I did have you in the fight, Al. Joe, I can't see how you can lose this.
I got this. I'm a lover and a fighter.
Yeah, that's what Allie was saying. You punched her one time. You headbutted her. That's why the whole thing stopped.
Turn me on.
Yeah, right. Well, one of you was happy with the relationship.
Something. Al, if there's no talking, how does the girl, how do you let her know that, that's all for the night? I know usually it's when she has to get a new sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
You roll off and pull your panties back up. You put the underoos back up to your armpits and off you go. Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, why doesn't Al just go to a prostitute? Couple times with prostitutes, you learn everything you got to know.
Why don't you go to a hooker?
Because they're disease-ridden.
They're not disease-ridden. It's the
How are they
cleanest
not?
thing. You see, Al, this is your problem. You got to experience it.
The prostitute is someone who would love you no matter who you are, what you look like. Yes, it's true, children. That's not why you pay a prostitute. No, you don't pay for her to stay. You pay her to leave afterwards. That's why I praise the Lord for prostitutes.
Hey?
See, that's exactly it. And they do leave afterwards.
They do leave.
That's the best part about it.
Right.
But they relax you, Al. They get you into the mood of it.
Al, you'd be better off with a prostitute than nothing.
No, I would rather get a regular, normal girl.
You can learn a lot more from a prostitute, trust me.
But here's your problem. You never seem to like any girls. I've seen girls that like you, and you don't like them back. One, I know you only like when you're drunk, you told me. You said when you're drinking a little bit, she seems okay. And when she's not, you can't stand her.
Right. When you're sober, forget it.
That's what she thinks. That's what she's saying.
That's what you
Do
think.
you think the same thing, though?
I don't know. There's something that's not there that I'm missing, that I would know if it was okay to have a relationship.
I don't even know what you're saying now. I feel like I'm a girl. You got me so confused.
We had a very nice young lady that offered to let you build her a chin of spunk.
Well, yeah, what was wrong with her? She was adorable.
She had no chin. That was a weird-looking face.
All right, here's the thing, and I don't mean this in a bad way.
You have no hair.
You haven't done anything since December 2000. Anytime I hear you talk, it's like, oh, they've been with too many other men. She's got no chin. She's got makeup. Plus, she smells. You didn't like someone's perfume once, you told me?
Right.
All right.
Was it too powdery like a whore or something you said?
No, there was a weird scent.
Dried his mouth out.
Why not go out and buy her some nice perfume?
Ooh, good idea. Something that you like the smell of. Root. Get some of your dad's Old Spice.
What's the amount of women that you can actually handle?
4 is pushing it. If the girl's mid-20s.
So she can't be more than 4 guys.
That's pushing. I mean, that's...
And oral, too?
Yeah, that definitely counts.
All right, so if you meet somebody, by the way, you're 32, so if you met someone your own age.
Yeah.
You wanted it before, just like you.
Yeah, but I'm really not even attracted to women that age.
You like girls. You don't like women.
Well, like 20s, in the 20s.
Young 20s, early 20s?
Or born in the 20s.
Early to mid-20s.
All right, let me ask you this, though. And Horde King came up with this theory before. And
he's so wise.
Yeah, and I think it's right. He says that you want to be with a girl because you're afraid of women because you are somehow repressed. And I'm not a shrink, but I thought that was exactly true.
I think the Horde King nailed it again.
Yeah, I don't know why it is.
And you realize a woman's going to see it that you're weird. You're going to tell her, I've only been with 4 chicks and I'm 32. And then number 4, I know you're lying about that, too. It's not 4. It's more like 1 or 2.
It's 2, and then once he touched his own prostate. Hey, Nicole.
I felt dirty.
Nicole, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
What can we do for you, sweetheart?
I just want to tell Al, the more times you have sex, the more stamina you build up. And if you know you're going to get to that point, if you pull out and stop and don't go again, you'll be okay.
Now, honey, how old are you?
I'm 22.
How many men have you been with?
2.
All right,
Same
Al.
as Al.
Would that fit into your range, Al? 22, been with 2 guys?
Yeah, that's okay.
What would turn you off about her?
She had kind of a squeaky, whiny voice.
Well, I can't fight with that one.
Al, my glass is shattered. I know you're in the room. I can't see where you're at, though.
Hey, Bernie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Bernie.
Hello?
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Bernie?
Well, I was listening to this guy talk, and I think one of you asked if any of the women that had ever been with him had an O. And he says, I don't think so. And if you're talking like 5 pumps, I mean, Jackie Joyner Kersey couldn't get there in that amount of time.
Not with her speed. Not with her speed.
Yeah, I mean, what are you kidding me? You know, forget about it. And the other thing is that last woman that was just talking, Nicole,
yeah,
she is so wrong about the more that you do it. I mean, my husband is so efficient. I mean, forget about it. The more you know your partner, you can get there practically before you even have your clothes on.
All right, thank you very much, Bernie. Now, this is a good point. Maybe if you took a little interest, Al.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of interest.
Al knows his partner like the back of his ass.
Oh, jeez. That's so sick. Hey, Donna, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Donna.
How are you? I know why Al can't get a woman.
Why is that?
Because not one woman in the world believes he's a man. If you recall, quite a few months back, you asked the question, would Al jump into a river to save a drowning child? And he said no. Al said no. If I didn't know the child, I wouldn't jump.
I do remember you saying
that. He's not a man.
And I remember another night when you were drinking that you said you wouldn't give me or Fez a kidney if we needed it.
Oh,
and I tell you what, you and I never had
that's not true. I'd give Fez a kidney. I wouldn't give you a kidney.
No, I'm saying
Donna, Al.
Al said that. And we're like, all you got to do, we don't even need kidneys, Al. All you got to do is say, yeah. All right, now, Al,
and he still wouldn't commit.
This on the instant feedback from Laura. She says, Al doesn't even sound like he enjoys sex. Do you at all, Al? Do you enjoy it? Not sitting there pleasuring yourself, but actually being with a woman. Do you find it enjoyable?
Yes, when I'm able to relax, absolutely.
Is it 8 seconds the best time of your life?
Like that Luke Perry movie, 8 seconds. How long can he stay on?
He's on for 8 seconds. There should be a little buzzer when you hit that mark. All right, we got to take a break here.
All right. 877-692-1027.
Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
I'm Joe Poo. It's February, and this is my salute to Black History Month. Tonight's Black History shout-out goes to Black Earl, or Earl the Pearl Necklace, as Scott Muni used to call him. Black Earl was the first African-American to be responsible for single-handedly killing a classic music station and sending Muni to spin Beatles records somewhere else. But that's not all he's known for. Till this day, there is an inscription in the bathroom stall that reads, Black Earl has the largest taint I ever seen. Signed, Scotzo. And I believe it. I always wondered where they put the world's largest rock and roll library. Now I know. Earl's taint. Some say it's talent that keeps him breaking ground in radio, but others believe it's quota. Earl told me once, whenever you're in trouble, just hide in a room, turn off the lights, and don't smile. Somehow I don't think that would work for me. Black History Month. Ain't February without it.
We're already running out of people then, are we?
If it's the 6th and we're already on Black Earl,
I think I could do one on George Washington Carver.
All right, Earl, come on in. That was the peanut guy, right?
Yeah.
He invented it.
He invented the peanut?
Mm-hmm.
How, Earl? How did he invent a peanut?
He didn't invent the peanut.
What did he do?
I say thank you because I love him.
Did he invent peanut brittle?
He just found many ways you can use the peanut.
All right, how else? Butter?
Butter.
What else?
Peanut butter.
A peanut car.
Peanut brittle.
He thought maybe short people could use peanut shells as helmets.
And shoes.
Did he invent peanut brittle? I just came up with peanut brittle, boys. It's delicious, but not for old ladies.
Their dentures will stick to it.
Slow writing there. Pooh.
Yeah, Pooh. Pooh, I lost it. Does that bug you a little bit?
Just a little.
Right. He brings up the legend. Who needs that?
Are you going to have words with Joe Pooh after the show?
Where's the bat?
Smack him.
There goes the rage.
Let me ask you this, Earl. George Washington Carver. Ever think of maybe working with a cashew for a while?
Imagine what the man could have done.
Throw him an almond, and we'll keep him busy for the rest of the year.
Pistachio, he could have gone to the moon.
Why is he stealing a white president's name?
All right. You know, let me just do this.
White people are so scared of black people.
That's you. That's for you. Okay, Joe?
That one's all yours. You're Andy DeFranco. You having a good month, Earl?
Yeah, pretty good month.
Yeah, enjoyed it?
Yes.
Good.
Of course, they give us the shortest month of the year, but take what we get.
Tomorrow, the person that Joe will be honoring, I have a feeling, again, is going to be you. So stay close to your radio world.
Right.
Really slow right there, huh?
It's Black Earl Month at WNEW.
Black Earl History Month.
Earl, who do you eat lunch with?
Who do I eat lunch with?
Yeah. Isn't that a black sales guy?
No.
James?
Yeah, you and James can go out.
No, I usually have lunch with Steve, Ben, and Sting.
Really? White guys?
Same table?
Yeah, same table.
Well, happy Black History Month, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Black Earl History Month.
You should go around the city and just keep writing Earl in between every Black History thing. Who's this Black Earl and why is it his month?
That could be nice for you, Black Earl. Just different moments from your history. When you wrecked the van,
Discovered your taint.
The road rage.
I was a zygote.
Right?
Hanging pictures.
When you bled out.
The zygote, you consider that a peanut.
It's just a little peanut.
I've turned a peanut into a calculator. I don't know how I did it. I thought of fuel with peanuts. We burned them. Burn the peanuts. People are going, could you try some mango, anything? Get off the peanut for 5 minutes.
Would you put down those nuts?
I'm so proud of my nuts. I've been working with them.
How you doing with your nuts, Dr. Carver?
They're still hot.
They smell great.
Stop smelling my nuts, son. A little sweaty. George Washington Carver. I was looking at my nuts, and I thought maybe a small child could make shoes out of them. Little peanut shell shoes, like in Holland, but tinier.
You're nuts, Dr. Carver. You're nuts.
Perhaps we could take this peanut shell and ants could use it as a canoe. Put that down as number 516 of my inventions of a peanut.
Ant canoe. All right, got it.
I forgot to tell you. Tiny catapults. 517. I'm on a roll with these peanuts.
How do you spell catapult?
I don't. All I do is work with peanuts. I'm George Washington Carver.
Thank you, Dr. Carver.
Carver stand for carving up the peanuts. I can't get enough of them. What if we take peanuts and turn them into small cartoon characters? Peanuts. Get it? Peanuts.
I'll jot that down. This is Mr. Scholes on the phone.
Tell him...
Do we have phones yet? I'm not sure.
I'll talk to him on the peanut phone.
Peanut phone? That's the tiniest receiver I've ever seen, Dr. Carver.
Then I was also thinking of peanut foam. Maybe pillowcases out of peanuts. Then I wanted to take the shells and throw them on the floor of bad bars.
That's number 518. We're almost there, Mr. Carver.
This is a George Washington Carver around children. Tell me the truth, kids. Do you like peanuts?
Yeah!
Here's a book I wrote about peanuts made out of peanut itself. See this house of mine? It's a peanut house.
Dr. Carver, those kids just ate your house.
Hansel and Gretel back here? Effing around with my peanut brittle house.
Then Dr. Carver died a shell of a man.
Peanut shell, that is. Do me a favor, Fez. When I die...
Yes, Dr. Carver.
Put me in a tiny peanut coffin.
We're going to really have to cut you up. Tiny, tiny pieces.
Oh, kids, before you leave my house, let me give you some peanuts. You kids love peanuts, don't you? Charles Schultz ripped me off. Peanuts was my idea. Oh, and instead, all the kids would be actual peanuts.
Talking peanuts, Dr. Carver?
Even the TV set would be made out of peanuts.
Not getting very good reception on this peanut TV, Dr.
I don't
Carver.
like much but peanuts. It's all I really like. Earl, come here and grab my nuts. I got a big sack of nuts for you, Earl.
Could you grab Dr. Carver's nuts, please? He wants to try some experimenting.
One time I was doing acid, and Mr. Peanut came to me and said, work with me at all times. I loves peanuts.
The Dr. Carver story. George Washington Carver.
His first book was called Damn, These Are Some Good Peanuts. Can we do anything else with them? Kids, reach into my pocket. You're grabbing my peanuts. Pull them. Pull them. Pull that sack of peanuts out for yourself.
Can we get your nuts today for you, Dr. Carver?
My favorite Indian is Sacadilicious. Sacadilicious. That's what she used to say to me. wish this whole month would be about peanuts. Anyway, Earl, it's your month. Enjoy it.
Enjoy your nuts.
Enjoy it. We're happy for you.
Thank you.
You doing anything special?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Do you get the peanut tree?
No.
Can you do less work?
Stop it.
What?
He's taking February off.
Next operation, I might be taking February off.
Oh, jeez. Another operation. Now we got to all feel bad.
Just when we're trying to enjoy the work of George Washington Carver.
Hey, Rory was bragging to me, Fezzy, about a Long Island girl. Made good.
Oh, yeah? Who's that, Rory?
Tiffany. The old 80s mall singer.
The original mall rat?
Yes. She was the first mall rat.
Tiffany, what's she up to?
I think she was going to pose in Playboy.
She's got a Playboy spread coming out.
Yeah.
So all these years later, she's ready for Playboy.
I'd like to make her a bra out of peanuts if I could. Each shell goes over each nip.
Now, she says on her website, TiffanyMusic.com, that people still think of her as a 15-year-old performer.
Not when we see that bush.
Rather than the vivacious 30-year-old that she has become.
She says it looks like somebody split a cantaloupe with an axe. She says that's how hot it is.
Now, where do you see it in Playboy, Dr. Carver?
We can spread some peanut butter on it and let the dog lick it off.
Right, come on. You know what?
White people are so scared of black people.
You understand there's a big difference between George Washington Carver and Step and Fetch It.
Right.
He didn't go, we can do this.
I know. Where's that borderline that we need every day?
Right, Borderline by Madonna we need.
Because someone crosses it constantly.
Keep it on my side, though.
Approaches it and
getting out
crosses
there, I
it.
want to hit Borderline.
Jeez, all of a sudden, magpies are showing up. Heckle and Jekyll.
We got peanuts.
That never happened. That never happened.
Gee whiz. All right, back to Tiffany. She also had a breast augmentation done, so she's going to be showing that off. And then this is going to be in the April issue of Playboy.
I wish you would have had them done years ago.
When she was still growing?
Yeah.
She wasn't sure exactly. She didn't want to end up in a Punky Brewster situation.
What's the earliest age you think a girl should get a boob job? I say no younger than 7. And at the most...
It's good to know there's limits.
At the most, a C cup. At that age.
I know, because you don't want to go nuts.
Right. Peanuts, that is. Why did the guy have one peanut butter factory? How did he lose that deal? He invented peanut butter, right? And by the way, after peanut butter, everything else he did was trash. It was just a waste of time. Why didn't he move on to jelly?
Now, I thought he invented peanut butter cups. But it turned out they were actually just coffee cups he tried to make out of peanut butter. And they didn't work. They held nothing.
Drink it out of this. I call it a peanut butter cup.
That is just a peanut shell with a handle on it. You can't serve any tea in that, Dr. Carver.
It's a peanut butter cup.
You can't fit anything in there. I'll need 1,000,000 of these to have one decent cup of tea.
You call it tea. I call it peanut juice. I heat up some peanut juice.
Blech.
Did you play with my new game, Mr. Peanut Head?
No, we haven't.
Tiny eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
We need a microscope to play Mr. Peanut Head. We can't see to put the eyes on it. It's too little to do anything with.
I didn't say you had to be, you got to be crafty to enjoy Mr. Peanut Head.
Crafty. Thank you, Dr. Carver.
Call me Dr. Peanut.
George Washington Peanut. He tried to legally have his name changed to George Washington Peanut.
Even dropped to George Washington, just call me Peanut, Peanut, Peanut. That's how much I like peanuts.
Peanut, Peanut, Peanut. The great inventor.
I tried to paint a peanut shell once. Like a bedpan.
Well, Dr. Carver, why did you try to make urinals out of peanut shells?
For tiny, tiny little people.
Again, they filled too quickly. And there was no drain.
Curses for it again. But I do like peanuts. Did I mention peanuts to you, kid?
I love your tenacity. You won't give up. You're going to find something to do with these peanuts and their shells.
I tried to use my microscope, but it's made out of peanut shells itself.
All I can see is peanuts in it.
All right, Carl, what were we saying about Tiffany?
Tiffany. What the hell was I saying? Oh, she's going to be a playboy with her new boobs.
Now, does this seem like a little bit of a desperate move? It seems like the difference between men and women, if you're a woman and your career's washed up, you can always yank your pants down.
Right, yeah. You can try to relaunch your career. Mm-hmm. Just introduce yourself to a new audience by being completely naked.
By the way, I have one more idea for peanuts.
Dr. Carver, would you get the hell out of here?
I'm calling the Wright brothers up. What if we take peanuts and give them out on planes?
That might work.
Let people have a little peanut snack.
Unfortunately, the plane you have to lay down in and fly it yourself.
When I'm on a peanut, when I'm on a plane, and I'm opening up my peanuts, I'll go like this. God, I love that George Washington Carver.
Wasn't he great?
All right, what were you saying about Tiffany? I'm tired of George Washington Carver.
I know. Well, it is Black History Month. We have to give him his propers.
Remember, children, say thank you and peanut.
So anyway, Tiffany's going to be in Playboy. Playboy. Oh, jeez. Showing off her brand new, her new nuts. Her new breath. Yeah, but it's the desperate attempt. Of like, I never went away, but now I'm old enough to do everything I would have done when I was 13 anyway.
Yeah, why didn't she do it when she was that age?
Nude in a mall. The Tiffany shoot.
Now, is there any woman that hasn't had some amount of fame that couldn't make money by going to Playboy? You know what I'm saying? No matter who you were, at one point in your life, last dash thing, you'll get some money out of Playboy.
Oh, right. You always, as long as you're willing to pose nude, yeah, you always have that check in the bank ready to go.
Right.
You can always play that Playboy card.
Yeah. No matter who you are.
Right. So, I mean, it's not just Tiffany. You know, you could, Rudy from The Cosby Show. She's old enough now. If she wants to make a comeback, she could drop trow in Playboy.
I would love to see Rudy.
I would love to see what Rudy looks like now.
All right, somebody just sent me this. It's Angry Fatty Hardy is the name of it.
All right.
The Tiffany picture in Playboy, and it's unbelievable. Look at the size of the cans on Tiff.
Let's see the new cans.
Look at the pie plates that she calls nips.
Wow, she looks great.
Nice.
Tawny Katana's back. She looks excellent.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, I don't know if I go with Tawny Katane, but she looks a lot better than when she was younger.
Oh, yeah. When she was touring the malls, it was the Buck Teeth and Elbows tour.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how you doing? Big Ass 2030. Thank you. I'm kind of thinking Janet Reno wouldn't make a whole lot of money in Playboy.
I would pay to see Janet Reno in Playboy. I'll tell you what, if she took her clothes off in Playboy, no matter how disgusting it is, you'd be looking at a record Playboy. People would line up to see it.
I would love to see the women of the Justice Department issue.
Who else is in there?
I'm sure Sandra Day O'Connor.
Oh.
Ruth.
What if
Mazda,
she was just
Ginsburg.
Just all standing there, all just holding up their judges' robes, show them off. Just had it up like little kids. All right, Mike, you're on Round of Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, guys? Carl 9424 calling.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
Nice. Listen, I think you guys are, like, going on the wrong track. I think Tootie and Joe from The Facts of Life could really show their can sometime soon.
I would love to see Tootie and Joe, and I also would like to see that one that was like the annoying one in the show.
The Blair?
Yeah.
The rich one? Yeah.
Oh, Blair, nice.
I would love to see Blair. The hell with it. I'd even see the chubby one.
I'd like to see the whole group together, including Mrs. Garrett, holding her cans flopped over the other one's shoulders.
What? What are you saying, Alto? Everyone's batched to Mrs. Garrett at least once.
You know, like redhead.
Well, you know, this, and I don't know whether the Tiffany picture, now I'm wondering if it's real, because it looks so damn good.
It looks really good. So these little girls that were on TV or in the mall singing in the 80s.
All right, does that make you a bad person, though?
No, they're adults.
Wait till they grow up and then want to see them that way?
If you're marking days off a calendar, maybe.
That's sick. But the rest of it's okay.
Right.
All right,
Yeah,
who
if they're
else?
old enough now.
All right, let me ask Joe. Joe, who would you want to see? That, you know, you saw as a little kid on a TV show, all grown up now.
The Small Wonder robot.
Right. The little, I don't even know what her name was on that show. But the little robot girl from Small Wonder.
What was Small Wonder? I don't even know this show.
She was a little robot girl, and she'd go to sleep tonight, at night. Tonight. In
your dreams.
She would go to sleep like in a hutch, and then I'd wake her up in the morning and she'd come out. She was a robot.
Have you seen my new Peanut magazine? It's out now. It's about different peanut things you can do.
Very tiny peanut robot.
All right, here is Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jeff.
1621. And I want to see the Golden Girls naked.
I wouldn't be able to look away. I'm sorry. Car accident as it is.
You know Blanche was the hot one. You know, she was always getting the play.
Yeah.
Blanche Devereaux.
I'd actually like to see them all naked. There's very few famous women I don't want to see naked.
All right, what about that Blossom girl?
Blossom? Yes.
I would love to see Blossom now.
I would love to see her then.
No, her friend was hotter, though.
Genevieve Oy, Six?
Yeah, she was definitely hotter.
No, Six was her name?
On the show,
Yeah.
that was the character's name, Six.
Now, what was that all about?
How many beers did it take for your mom to get pregnant?
Very funny. That's a funnier show than I ever gave credit for. Hey, Todd, you're on Run the Fez.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Her name was Vicky.
On Small Wonder?
Oh, the robot's name was Vicky.
Yeah, she used to talk all monotone and stuff.
Right, and she never blinked.
What's she doing now?
And she'd like lift up the house and all.
What's she doing now? Let's get her pants off.
She'd like lift up the house.
She's old enough now. That's the nice thing. You could put her in Playboy in that same robot dress that she was in and just open the front of it. And instead of seeing mechanics, you see her pups. Put her in that same little crazy dress she was in. With the big bow and hoop skirt or whatever it was.
All right, that's on the instant feedback, Fez. All right, Ron, you say you wanted to see people naked. What about an all-in-the-family spread, Sally Struthers and Gene Stapleton? I have to admit, I'd be buying that.
And throw in Irene Lorenzo.
All right, this on the instant feedback also from Dynamite. What about the curly-haired Pepsi girl? Well, she's got to grow up first.
Right, we're saying when they're of age.
You don't want to see her now.
They could give her a boob job now. That would be cool.
The thing is, like with the Full House girls, Kimmy Gibbler? Yes. Plenty of time has passed. We'd love to see it. Olsen twins? They're not old enough yet.
Right. Kimmy Gibbler ready to do it. Plus, that who was the other girl?
DJ and
DJ was very hot.
And even the middle sister's got to be old enough by now.
Well, I don't know about the middle sister.
Yes.
I'd rather find her work. Hey, Jason, you're on Run Fez.
How you doing, Big Ass 182? How about Cindy from the Brady Bunch?
All right, now she's so old, she would have to sit next to the Golden Girls.
Oh, back then. And Joe Pooh's sister.
Back then, he says. What
I still would want to see the oldest sister, Marcia. Marcia's so beautiful.
Cindy, quite the clunky. Just clunking around.
She has a lisp in real life, right?
Oh, yeah. That's why on the reunion movie it was so great to give her her own morning radio show, Cindy at Sunrise.
All right, this on the instant feedback. What about the Roseanne kids? Yes.
Sure. Becky and Darlene?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're old enough now.
All right, let me check around. Let me go to the Hawk with this one. Hawk, which one was more attractive, Becky or Darlene?
Or DJ?
I like Becky. I like the blonde.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I picked Darlene.
There was two blondes.
Yeah, there was two Beckys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second Becky was much better than first
she was
Becky.
hotter.
Well, more attractive, not exactly a better actor.
No, better. Better all the way around.
The first one was kind of dykey.
It doesn't mean she can't get naked in Playboy.
I would definitely dug them both, though. But I still picked Darlene over the Beckys. What about you on this one, Joe?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, there was something sassy about her.
Definitely.
And she's still kind of playing that character. I saw her in whatever stupid John Cusack movie. She had a small walk-on. She was very, very cute.
And ready to pose.
I hope.
We watched them as children, and now they're ready to pose.
Explain to Billy how the bit works. Somebody run out and explain to him what we're doing with our career, sir. Hey, Brian, you're on Run Fez.
Man, what about those two black girls from the Fresh Prince?
Right, yeah, they're
the Fresh Prince girls.
Adiana Ali?
Right, was she the young one?
Yeah, I don't know the older one's name.
Well, she was already old enough to pose.
Yeah, make no doubt about it. Those girls were ready. Here's Paul.
Hey,
Paul. You're on
Paul.
Run Fez.
Oh, right, Fez.
Yeah.
Filet Moon Fried, Punky Brewster. That is the one. That's it. You could end it with her.
Now, she actually went and had a breast reduction, which I feel is just awful.
Yeah.
What?
I feel it's the worst thing a woman can do.
She was on one of those behind-the-scenes thing, talking about how she's still shooting Punky Brewster.
Yeah.
She's starting to develop, and she's already just huge, all right, for her age. And they want to do an episode about Punky wondering about getting breath. And here she is already stacked. And she said it's just ridiculous.
I feel about a girl getting a breast reduction the way the president feels about an abortion. I think it's morally wrong.
It's murder?
Yeah, it's murder. All right, 877-692-1027. We'll be right back. It's Ron Fez.
Ron Fez, 1027 WNEW.
NEW.
We're on it, Fez. 877-692-1027.
Fezzy's telling us about Tiffany is now going to be posing nude in Playboy, hoping that this actually starts a lot of those child stars from the 70s and 80s, maybe even a couple from the 90s, and they're getting into it.
Sure, they started out, we knew them as little girls on TV. Now we've reached that great moment where they're old enough to start posing.
18. That's all you got to be, Fezzy. Some of them wait, like Tiffany's waited till she's 30.
Uh-huh.
She made a mistake. She should have been doing this in 89.
She should have cashed in 10 years ago.
Here's Bob. Bob, you're on Fez.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Remember Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years?
Bada bing. She would be perfect.
She used to wear those plaid skirts with those high knee socks.
Right. That's the thing. We'd love to see them in the same outfits they wore on TV.
Basically, I think Britney Spears copied her.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, let me tell you something else about Winnie. Slutty, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Always, not only but she would torture this kid by making out with other guys in front of him. And she knew that he had a growth problem. She knew he wasn't growing, and he was getting fatter in that little Jets jacket.
I got one more for you guys.
What's
the
that?
women from the Facts of Life.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. But I can't imagine anybody beating Winnie Cooper.
Danica McClellar, I think her name was. Danica McKellar.
Not with me. Winnie Cooper. That's the only name I'm calling her. Oh, Winnie. Winnie.
And that's true about that Jets jacket. That kid, they had him wearing it even in the summertime out there.
Yeah, what was that?
To cover his fat.
Oh, come on.
Everyone else is out there in shorts and T-shirts. He's all bundled up in a Jets jacket.
Hey, Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, fellas, what's happening, buddies?
Yeah.
Yo, how about the 8 is enough chicks, man? They're all camel towing back in the 70s.
Elizabeth was my favorite 8 is enough girl.
Elizabeth is great.
She was the ballet dancer.
Joni was nice because she was such a nut. She was the actress.
And it was so easy as a kid to get blood flow, looking at them in those tight pants, jumping on those banana seats.
Yeah, there's no doubt. All of them were bangable. And so was the second mom.
Oh, Abby.
Abby.
That's right.
Miss Betty Buckley.
That's right.
Thanks. That was the pony house. The 8 is enough house. Fezzy, I know you felt that way about Willie Ames.
Don't forget Nicholas. Don't sell him short, my friend.
Nicholas, the dope addict.
Again, growth problem.
Hey, Sue, you're on Fez.
Hey, Sue.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
I got two girls from the same show, the 2 girls from Kate and Allie.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the one was really cute, Ari Myers, and the other one, it would just be wrong to look at.
Those 2 girls forced to actually live like sisters, even though they're not, because their moms shared a place together.
Right.
Those two I always pictured hooking up in the middle of the night.
Sure, showering together.
Sure. There's no relation there.
Yeah, that's always that excitement of they're forced to share a bed at the sleepover. And then they start to bump a little bit. All right, now, Sue?
Yeah.
You came up with the disgusting truth here, is that when you look at these naked pictures, you should feel bad. You should sit there and feel filthy while you're looking. That's what we don't get out of Playboy anymore.
Right, because we remember them as children, and we're looking at them as grown women.
That's just so wrong. That's wrong in every way.
That's what Tiffany's banking on.
Here's,
that we all give into our wrong feelings.
Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Greg.
Would love to see Walona and Penny from Good Times getting it on together. Because I always had a thing for Walona.
Sure.
And Penny, I mean, you know.
Janet
Jackson.
Yeah. Janet Jackson, and she has grown up that way to be the sexy, Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Sure.
And she was a tiny little girl on that show.
Winona may have passed her prime.
I'd still want to see her. Fez. Hey, Rob, you're on...
Yeah, Valerie Bertinelli, One Day at a Time.
She's gorgeous still. I just saw her.
Yummy.
Talk about a crazy girl. She's all but broken Eddie Van Halen.
Right.
She's all but snapped him. Basically forced David Lee Roth out of the band. You know that they actually, after all these years, just lost their record contract with Warner Brothers? That's done.
Lost their singer, now lost their...
Yeah, they've been through 3 singers.
Hey, Fez, for you, I think you would picture Schneider with his utility belt and ball keen hammer in hand.
Just always letting himself into the apartment.
All right, here's one for you, Fezzy. You'll see if you can remember the name. The captain's daughter on Love Boat.
Oh, played by Jill Whalen. She played Vicky.
She had a nice little bunch of baby fat going.
Right. They tried to grow her up a little bit. She started off as the little girl who lived on a cruise ship, and then they put her in a cruise uniform and actually put her to work.
All right, Fez, this one actually got sent to us by Frenchie. All the girls on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one, Elizabeth Berkley, was in Showgirls.
Showgirls, and was wonderful in it.
Right.
Just killed.
And Tiffany Amber Thiessen, she's still working.
And I highly recommend, if you're a Charles in Charge fan, that girl went on to be in a movie with the 2 Corys called Blow Up, and got it on with both Corys.
Right, Nicole Eggert. Eggert. With G's, right? Eggert? Nicole Eggert.
Is that Nicole? Yeah, I guess it is Nicole Eggert.
Yeah, that's the name.
God, that's a... Uh-oh. Oh, it's awful. It's awful and it's wrong. Why didn't we have this earlier when we were doing alarm stuff? Hey, Eric. Eric, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Yeah.
How about Nellie from Little House on the Prairie?
The mean blonde girl with the curls.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was
throwing half pint the blind chick.
Or that little mute girl. She's got to be old enough by now.
Yeah.
The littlest one who never talked.
No, the older sister. She's didn't she go blind at the end or something?
Yeah, she went blind and the other one went mute, Fez?
No, it's just that the youngest girl never talked on that show. They were on 11 years. She never got a line.
But the older one went blind, and then the other one you just think may be mute.
Right, yeah.
Although they didn't tell us.
Because she didn't talk.
Oh, by the way, that Nicole Eggert thing, Fezzy, it's Blown Away, not Blow Up.
Okay. And that's with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Yeah. The 2 Corys. By the way, anytime that you can get anybody, any movie with the 2 Corys, please watch. This is too damn good.
And they're too good together.
Hey, Jose, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, Katie from Benson.
Oh, God.
The little girl from Benson?
Yes, something Gold. Isn't she one of the sisters of...
Yeah, she's Missy Gold.
Yeah.
And, of course, her sister, Tracy Gold, was on Growing Pains, the anorexic.
I want to see Tracy Gold as soon as she loses some weight.
You're too fat to be a Playboy.
Yeah, you're not perfect. Try throwing up or squatting over after taking some diuretics.
You're not like your sister, Missy. She's good. She loses the weight.
So awful. Hey, Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, hey, how about this one? How about D with a big spoon of peanut butter from What's Happening?
That's a big muff.
Oh, Shirley.
Well, hold on.
White people are so
That's for Joe.
scared of black people.
D, I bet she's huge now. I bet she's about
got-
7 foot tall.
She must be. Shut up, D. I'm telling Mama, you and Playboy.
She would take a quarter to post in Playboy magazine. All right, Al.
They'd never get her to smile. She never smiled on What's Happening.
Al's telling me he's got a guest for us coming up.
What?
Who did you book this time, Al?
His taint.
An exclusive. A Ron and Fez exclusive.
Are you obsessed with his taint or Black Girl's taint?
Because all you say is taint.
The word taint
I didn't
is
expect
funny.
to be a big laugh.
Yeah.
I know, but say it once, twice a week. Not 40 breaks.
I'm changing my name to Taint.
This is a George Washington Carver of taint jokes. Here comes Al. Here comes Al Dukes.
Oh, no, not no more Chinese jokes.
In Chinatown, Al wants to take the C out of Canal Street and make it Anno Street.
Ain't oh, you idiot.
I'm Chinese.
You're Chinese.
All right, Fezzy,
retarded.
I got to move back to this, though.
He always taunts out with Chinese jokes.
Everybody keeps bringing up Tiffany Amber Thiessen to me.
Yeah, from Saved by the Bell. We talked about her.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's the best.
Wasn't she in that basketball movie?
Yeah, she was in that. She was in Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore. She was on Melrose for a while, I think. Or 90210, one or the other.
Let's get her pants down.
I've heard it pose.
Yeah.
Your time. Someone should knock on their door and say your time has come.
All right, before I let you bore me, here's the definitive answer right here. Hey, Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, guys, big
Yeah.
ass part holder, 13633. Hey, you gotta love Who's the Boss, Alyssa Milano.
You know, I just ran a batch of Love Soap to Teen Steam last night.
Love Soap. Isn't that the follow-up to Teen Steam?
Remember Teen Steam when she did that thing? It was her dancing or exercising or something?
Her workout videos.
Right. You got a 15-year-old girl and there's shorts right, you know, and you're thinking, all right, what happens? I order the tape and they bust me?
Sir, did you order Teen Steam? We'd like you to come with us, please.
Al, you're hanging around like a cloud here. What the hell do you want to say?
I have a guest coming up very shortly.
Yes, we know that. Who the hell is it, you twit?
It's James White. He's an expert on inventions and how if you have a great idea for an invention...
I'm taking mine to Dr. Carver. I'm sorry.
It's how you go from the idea that's in your head to actually getting it done.
All right, look around here. Do you see me and Fez look like we're inventing stuff?
No, but there are a lot of people who always say, you know what would be a great invention? And then they say something and then they leave it at that.
Right. Pot smokers. Other than pot smokers, who thinks they invent stuff?
No, a lot of people think, hey, this would be a great idea. I wonder if they have this type of thing. If not, I'll invent it.
Al, are you high right now?
No, I'm not.
You realize Ron and Fez are inventing your pink slip right now.
I wish. He's wearing his pink slip.
It looks nice on him.
How about this? We invent a way for you to last more than 5 pumps with a woman.
The 6 pump.
The extra pump. Increase your stamina by 20%.
All righty, the dicky. Make honey to it like cheeky.
Is that even getting on the air, Rory? Okay.
It's ridiculous the way Joe Poo taunts Al with Chinese jokes. Al Dukes, tired of the gay jokes, now getting Chinese jokes leveled at him.
So when is this invention guy going to be on?
Very shortly, within minutes.
I don't think so.
Could we invent a time machine and back up?
Is there any kind of stuff that you have for me and Fez to look at when we interview this bad person who, if you really know about this stuff, why would you be on this show?
Why aren't you out inventing things? So how does
Will it sell? Available at Amazon.com, but not in bookstores.
No, How to determine if your invention is marketable? Will it turn a profit? Did you learn in the books? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give out your show prep.
All right, according to this, I'm also supposed to ask him about ski lift tickets. I think he gave me one extra paper. Tell me about ski lift tickets. Would that be a good invention? All right, so
ticket to actually go on a ski lift?
As far as I see, he gave us 4 questions. Ask a guy named James White.
Yes. He will know. And then any other questions you guys have about invention?
I don't have any.
Everything's
I don't have
been
one
invented
question
that I needed.
I'm sure a lot of people, when they're going through their day, they go, boy, if there was only, such and such invention.
All right,
like one.
What would you need? Going through your day, a tic-tac counter?
Penis?
What would you need, Al, going through your daily life?
I always had an idea that I wanted to put, like, a thermometer on...
Up your... that way it wouldn't have to go under your tongue.
Oh, on your
rectal.
On your jacket zipper, so you would always know how cold it was outside. And then I saw
Why?
And then I saw it in the store, like years later, in the camping store.
And what would the reason for that? So you're walking down the street.
You would always know how cold it was.
So you can put on another coat?
What are you going to do
You're already
about
outside.
What are you going to do about it once you realize how cold it is?
No, it's just when you're walking down the street, it's freezing. Like, God, it's freezing. And then you would be able to look and see it's like 30 degrees out.
And then you could stop and say, oh, my gosh, it's freezing out here.
I can prove it. Look at my jacket. Look at my homo jacket.
As you're running around in your thermo jacket, grabbing other people. My God, sir, look how cold it is. Please, look at my jacket.
I'm not insane. I'm just a puss.
But I had that idea for years, and then one day I saw it in the store.
Yeah, somebody makes $6 off of it.
You had an idea that's something that's been out for years.
Yeah, I didn't know it, though, at the time.
Al, if you're outside, can't you tell it's cold out?
Yeah, but to know exactly how cold
Don't you know
it is.
whether it's hot or not? Are you going to wear this big, heavy jacket out in the summer to find out how hot it is? You ass?
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll put Al's guest on the show.
I passed out from the heat before I could tell what temperature it was.
From a full-time inventor and marketing consultant.
All right, that's Mr. James White. He'll be on with us next, Lord. 877-692-1027.
Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez. Frequency 1027 WNEW.
Welcome back. We're Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Fezzy, this should be interesting. We've been wanting to talk to somebody about this for a long time. We have James White from willitsell.com.
That's his book, available at Amazon.com. He's a former NASA consultant and now a full-time inventor and inventing marketing consultant.
We have James White on the line. James, how are you, sir?
Just fine, thanks.
Welcome to the Ron and Fez show.
Thank you, glad to be here.
James, most of us think that we could probably invent something. We all get ideas. What are we supposed? But does it take a lot of money to get a product out there?
Well, the answer is yes and no. I mean, there are a lot of things a person can do for fairly little money. In fact, the product I'm working on right now, it took me only about $3,000 to get it into patent pending status and actually get some prototypes produced and on the market for sale.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
You know the problem ladies have with their necklace clasp, always creeping around to the front where everybody can see it?
Right.
Well, my invention is a little wire spring that holds the pendant in position on the necklace so that the clasp will stay at the back of the neck.
Now, that's something that's kind of simple, and probably women have thought about it before, but probably people never act on it, right?
Correct. Actually, there are several patents on other possible solutions to the same problem, but all of them require that the jewelers totally rethink the way they build their jewelry. And that, of course, just isn't going to happen. So,
James, now, in your book, do you teach us, like, let's suppose I'm walking down the street, I got one of those ideas. What's the first thing that I should do?
I call it step 0, and that's go shopping to see if there are other solutions already on the market.
Step 0, please.
All right. That's before the first step.
Yes. And you don't have to let the idea out of your head. You don't have to tell anybody about what your idea is. All you have to do is go shopping. Look in catalogs, search the internet, ask store clerks. I have this problem. What do you have that solves it? And lo and behold, about 90% of the time you'll find that a better solution than yours is already out there.
How long before you come up with the idea before you can probably see it out there on the market?
Well, if you're going to be taking it from the idea all the way through the process to get it to market, it usually takes about 2 to 3 years just to get it to market, and it usually takes from 3 to 5 years to start getting some profits back from it.
Wow.
Huh.
Now, Fez, did you know that it would take that long?
No, I thought you sold it to a company and then you were on your way. You're getting fat checks coming in immediately.
That occasionally happens, but it's extremely rare. Sometimes you can license things before you've actually proven them out. But most of the time you have to prove them out yourself before anybody's going to be interested in licensing.
Well, we told some people if they called in, we would give them the opportunity to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
It's James White, willitsell.com. The book is Will It Sell? And also you can get this on Amazon as well?
Correct, and barnesandnoble.com, or through any full-service bookstore if you want to. And some bookstores do have it on the shelf. So.
Okay. How many inventions have you had, James, that you've invented?
Oh, I don't know, probably half a dozen, but I haven't patented any. This one that I'm working on now is the first one that I've actually filed a patent application
So
on.
you haven't patented any yet?
Correct.
All right, but you're on your way with this one, this necklace class thing.
Yeah, see, one of the most impressive things that I learned when I was researching the book, talking to other inventors, is the multimillionaire inventors here locally. One of them with 50 years of experience in inventing and selling, and the other with 35. Neither have any patents at all.
Wow.
Sales are where the money's at.
That's frustrating. If I was an inventor, I'd feel frustrated.
Well, I feel like I am an inventor then, since I have no patents.
You're almost there.
Yeah. Well, sales are where the money comes from.
Right. That's for sure.
All right, we'll take some calls here. Iris. Iris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Iris. You're on with James White. He is from the book Will It Sell?
Hello, this is Iris calling.
Hello, Iris. You have a question for James White?
Yes, hello, Mr. White.
Howdy.
Enjoyed Reservoir Dogs very much. I've had an idea for a patent. I wanted to take a thermometer and stick it on a coat. That way, when you're walking down the street, you'll know the temperature. Or you could take your own temperature.
All right, so it's a thermometer that's actually...
It's a thermometer, yes.
Actually attached to a coat.
Or you could think of it as a coat.
A coat that is a thermometer.
And what I wanted to ask, Mr. White, will it sell? Will it sell?
Will it sell? Well, my guess is probably not, but it might. You never can tell. The real catch is there's lots of competition because there are already little thermometer tags that you can hang onto your...
What about this?
Oh, that's step one, isn't it? It's going out and seeing if there's already your invention out there.
That would be step zero.
Yes.
That's step zero.
Oh.
What about a thermometer on the pants? And then you just lean backwards and take your own temperature.
Now you're getting into just attaching it to different places, I think would classify itself as obvious and not be patentable.
What, a hat?
A thermometer on a hat?
Still you're just attaching it to different places, so I think you're going to get into the realm of obvious. The only way to find out for sure, though, is to write up your patent application and file it and see what happens.
What if I just take it and tape it to a pair of socks and then say that I had it years ago and sue the people who also stolen that idea?
Mr. White, you can't try to forge or, say that you invented something before someone else did if you didn't, right? Is that wrong?
You can try, but it's likely not to get you anywhere except into a big fight in court, which you'll most likely lose. And just having an idea first is not enough. You've got to not only have the idea.
You've got to do something different.
You've got to diligently pursue it.
One more thing, Mr. White. I live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Okay.
And the neighborhood has gone pretty Arab.
All right. Does this have something to do with an invention?
No, just an observation, really.
Okay. And you're wondering
why.
Your property, will it sell?
Well, that's another issue.
Right, it really is. At this point, will it sell? Why, thank you. And I'm going to get on step 0 as soon as I can.
All right, well, thank you for the call, Iris.
All right, and it's willitsell.com?
Will It Sell is the name of the book, too, yeah.
But I don't have a computer.
Oh.
The local library probably has one that they'll let you use.
Where's that from here? All right, I'm going to hang up.
Iris, we don't know where your closest library is.
Probably the Brooklyn Library.
Yeah, okay.
But it's full of Arabs. Thank you for calling.
You called us, Iris. So, I mean, I guess a lot of people probably have ideas, James White, that are already out there and they don't even realize it.
Yeah, in fact, it's quite embarrassing sometimes. I know one inventor, in fact, on another radio show, the inventor's was actually had come up with an invention on a Friday, and he'd spend all day Saturday in the garage making a prototype, and then on Sunday he and his wife happened to be in a drugstore and saw it sitting on the shelf for $2.
What idiots. All right, Will It Sell, and it's also willitsell.com. We've got Mr. James White on. We've got Cindy on the line. Cindy, you're on Ron and Fez with James White. I'm sorry, we have Jan. Jan is on the line.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Jan B. calling.
Jan B.
Yeah, and I was calling to talk to James White, inventor.
Yes.
I had some ideas, James White, about some things, and I was wondering, will they sell?
Of course.
One thing I was wondering about is, it's an invention that my father came up with, but he never did anything with. It's an egg on a parking cone. That way, when your brother and sister are having driving competitions, then you could put an egg on the cone and see who gets there first. And if they knock the egg off the cone, then you'd know who won the competition. Would that sell?
Is there a market for that? I can't see a market for it.
Well, this way you'll know, I guess for a driving type thing, like if you're parallel parking or...
For driving competitions inside your family. If you have a brother and a sister doing a driving contest against each other, it's a surefire way of showing who won.
Here's my problem with that. It's really just a cone with an egg on the top. Couldn't anybody make that, Mr. White?
Absolutely. And in fact, actually, if you did get the patent on that, you could technically enforce it. But what would the damages be when you went to, you'd wind up spending much more in court.
So that's kind of a dumb idea.
I would call it egg cone and try to patent the name first.
Well, you couldn't patent the name. You could maybe trademark the name.
Right, you trademarked the name.
Step 0, I forgot. I had another idea for neat natural hair tonic. It turns your hair orange right away. I mean, instantly.
What about that? I mean,
do you actually have the method of doing that?
Or just an idea?
Usually it happens right before your brother's graduation, and then it's really embarrassing for him.
All right, Chad.
It's kind of a gag invention.
Yeah, actually, see, one catch there is you actually have to have an invention. You can't just patent an idea or a suggestion.
Right.
You actually have to have an invention that actually can do something.
What about a sock rope? I remember one time, me and my family were vacationing in Grand Canyon, and we went to a ghost town, and we got locked into jail.
All right, Jan, you've had 2 chances. So I got a lot of calls here, okay?
My father made a rope out of socks and got the keys, and we were saved.
Anybody could do that. Again, how are you going to patent that, right, James?
Correct.
I'm just wondering, will it sell?
Well, take this. There's a guy in 1977 patented a method of concealing partial baldness. Okay?
Yeah.
What's his method?
With socks?
Nope. You let your hair grow 3 or 4 inches long, then you comb it over from the left side, then you comb it up from the back, and then you comb it over from the right side. Now, how is he going to enforce that?
I don't know.
Our butcher, Sam, had the same look.
All right, we got to go, Jan.
Bye-bye. Thank you for your help tonight, Mr. James White.
You're welcome.
All right, James White is here. Will It Sell is the name of the book, and you could, of course, go to willitsell.com, also barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com. Very interesting here, though. So far, nobody's really come up with that good of an idea that you think they should really go on with it, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for someone to wow us. with something.
Well, Opie and Anthony invented that well, too.
All right, yeah.
I called Jen Cindy. Wasn't that stupid?
That was odd.
She
didn't know who to go to.
All right, James, can we take some more calls?
James?
Yes.
Yeah, can we take some more calls, sir?
Certainly.
All right, Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello.
Hello, Joe. You're on with James White. His book is Will It Sell?
Joe, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bayonne. Am I on the radio?
Yes, you are, Joe.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. White?
I'm doing just fine.
I wanted to tell you an invention I came up with.
Okay.
I invented the cure for the common cold.
Aha.
Now, is that something you could patent, Mr. White? If there's
absolutely.
Isn't that more of a medical situation?
Wouldn't you have to go through the FDA?
You would probably have to go through the FDA, and yes, there are lots of rules and regulations on that, but yes, you could certainly patent it. Drugs are patented all the time.
Because I work in a pharmacy, and sometimes when the guy leaves, I experiment.
Okay. What have you been doing? I mean, is it anything you could talk about, or?
Well, there's a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cure is derived from human feces.
Ah.
All right. So to me, that sounds like it's going to have trouble getting approval.
Yeah, nobody does this.
Well, you run it through a soup mixer, and when it comes out, there's just little particles left, and I put them in capsules. And when I take them an hour later, I feel much better.
Poop pills.
I don't know.
I'm not sure that'll pass, but...
It will pass eventually, I believe.
Yeah, I hope. It'll pass twice, actually.
Yeah. All right. Look, can we take one more call, Mr. White?
Sure.
Thank you, Joe.
I eat my own poop.
All right.
Yes, and take it in pill form.
Right, we heard. Jeez. It's James White is on with us. Will It Sell is the name of the book. And, of course, willitsell.com. You can check all this stuff out. We'll take one more call here. Hello, Andre. Andre, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Andre DG.
All right, Andre, say hi to James White. It's Will It Sell is the name of the book, willitsell.com.
Hello, Mr. White.
Hi, Andre.
All right, here is my idea.
Right.
My situation is I'm a large man.
You're a big man?
I'm very large. I'm 7'4". 560 pounds. I'm from Grenoble, France.
Now, let me ask you this, Mr. White. Can people from other countries, can their patent work in the United States, or they got to go to their home country?
Typically, they have to file in their own country first, and then their country will give them a license to file anywhere else, and then they can file in the U.S.
Do you have citizenship here, Andre, or?
Yes, I have dual citizenship.
Oh, dual citizenship, so I guess it would be okay then, right?
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can file in the U.S. from any country as any citizen. There's no restriction on citizenship.
But here's a guy, I mean, at his size, 6'11".
No.
What?
7'4".
Right.
560 pounds.
Yeah.
From Grenoble, France. And
okay.
My suggestion, more of a suggestion than an idea, is to just invent some larger things.
Larger things?
Mm-hmm. Bigger couches.
Right.
Bigger taxi cabs.
Right.
Just bigger things, bigger plates, bigger bowls.
All right, let's go to Mr. White on this. Mr. White, I mean, can you get a patent just by taking something that's already out there, making it for larger people?
In fact, no. It's just changing the material and changing the size almost never can be granted a patent. It has to, changing those two things have to cause some unexpected, dramatic, new functionality.
I see.
Fine, I'll just sit here on my little chair like an idiot.
Build a bigger one.
Yeah, we're not telling you.
Make a wood shop.
Yeah, we're not telling you that you can't have a bigger chair.
It sounds like that's what you're telling me. It's impossible.
What about this? What if you just use a couch as your chair?
Oh.
Or a giant table as a TV tray?
I'm going to patent that idea before you do, my friend. Because that is a good idea.
Right. Well, I would like to have something for somebody 7 foot tall.
Bigger? Bigger, 7'4".
Right.
560 pounds. From Grenoble, France.
Go ahead, Mr. White.
Yes, Mr. White.
Yeah, again, ideas and suggestions can't be patented.
Right.
And just changes in sizes can't. You've got to go further
You've
than
taken a normal chair and you've just made it huge.
Yes, I need it. Big people need these things. I'm practically a joint. I did have one idea for an invention.
Yeah.
A snake catcher.
Snake catcher. How would that work?
I have a fear of snakes.
Uh-huh.
And I would just want some sort of snake catcher that I can put around my bed at night. Not a very big bed. I can only get the regular size. Yeah. But just something that's going to catch a snake at night.
Well, how would he go about that? A snake catcher? That's something you probably could do, right, Mr. White?
He's going to have to devise whatever his snake catcher actually is.
I think we've all been looking for a better snake trap.
So once you've devised what your device actually is,
right,
then you can take that to the patent office.
Now, what if this thing already has some snakes in it?
What? It has what in it?
Mistakes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so definitely afraid of snakes. I thought you said mistakes.
No. I
thought you said snake.
If it has mistakes in it, Mr. White, can you still get it patented?
Well, the answer is yes, you can. You can patent something that doesn't actually work, but if it turns out that it doesn't actually work, your patent may turn out to be invalid.
Right now, all I have is a tube sock that I lay around the bed. Tube socks, and I hope in case a snake comes in, because I am so afraid, that they will actually crawl into the tube sock. And then I can pick them up and try to get rid of them.
Well, have any actually crawled into the bed with you yet?
No. Are you out of your mind?
Socks are working.
I would have a big heart attack.
Right. All right, Andre.
Thank you, Mr. White.
And we'll snake you later.
What?
I said we'll call you later.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you very much.
The name of the book is Will It Sell? WillItSell.com is one of the spots that you can check it out online. And, I'm kind of curious about this, Mr. White. What do you do if somebody starts to sue you by saying that they had the patent first?
Well, they wouldn't be able to say they had the patent first because the patents are going to have been checked before you got yours. So what's more likely to happen is that your patent application will cause an interference to occur while it's being processed.
Yeah, do they check something like that at the patent office? Do they go, wait a minute, these things are cross-referenced in here?
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, they do a very thorough patent search at the patent office before your patent has a chance of issuing. Although things may still get through, and then, in which case, it's probably going to have to be settled in court if somebody doesn't back down.
All right, Mr. White, we'll take another call. It's George. George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, George. You're on with James White.
Hello, Ron and Fez, Mr. White. This is George Washington Carver. How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
I've been working on peanuts. Peanut shells, peanut hats, any type of peanut products at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you take a natural resource like that, Mr.
Just not a natural, at this time, just peanuts.
Just peanuts.
It's my favorite nut, and I've worked on different things. I take the shells and work on some. I take peanut skins. I made boots out of peanut skins. I made a little hat out of peanut shells. Peanut butter, peanut brittle.
Okay.
Any type of peanut byproduct.
Yeah, James White, what about that? If you're making something out of something natural, can you patent that?
Well, you can't actually patent something that's natural, but
there's a lot of work I'm talking about at this junction time.
You can patent use something,
right?
But again, you run into the issue of can you enforce it? And if you can't enforce it, then it's hardly worth getting the patent.
Well, I came up with an idea. I hate to even talk about it, but it's to take a jacket and make a peanut thermometer and attach it to a tube-set jacket.
Now, is it a thermometer that looks like a peanut, or it's an actual peanut that gets warmer and colder?
That I do not want to say. I also have a clock where I took out all the numbers and just put a peanut in. And then it just says, it's peanut time.
All right, Mr. White, to me that sounds like he's just doing crafts, not inventions.
That would seem reasonable, yeah. You've got to go to the invention stage and get a little farther than that.
How surprising that someone named Mr. White is trying to keep me down. How shocking. It's been happening a long time.
Well, you are on with James White.
James Earl White.
James Edward White.
Edward White.
That's what the E stands for.
Excuse me.
Like the astronaut.
all I'm saying. Many things can be made with a peanut.
Oh, yeah.
White.
And you can
White
actually,
man.
you can patent processes.
You can't, here's what you don't understand. You can't patent a heart. Because the heart keeps beating and beating like a peanut in your chest. A thump thump.
You know, that's true. You can't patent desire, can you, Mr. White?
No.
You can't patent desire or the sweat and perspiration that somebody put in a peanut or a peanut byproduct. I'd like to take a month and dedicate it. The month of February would be peanut month.
Now, Mr.
And
White...
March would be post-peanut month. And that's so on, so forth.
There's so many, like, let's say, peanut butters out there. If you came up with a new peanut butter, would you be able...
I call it peanut better.
Oh.
Because it's better than the rest.
Now, if it's a different process, that you can patent, right?
Yeah, you can patent a process, but the catch is the result. If somebody else can come up with another process that gets the same result, they don't infringe your patent by using their process to get your result. You follow that?
So if you came up with a different way to make peanut butter, there's already ways to
like
do that.
Jelly?
Correct.
Are you saying jelly is peanut butter or to spread the jelly first? Like jelly roll.
There's
you can do either way.
There's that combination. You get it in one jar of jelly and peanut butter.
I did have an idea for a peanut butter cup.
Yeah? You mean, like the Reese's peanut butter cup?
No, my friend. This would be a cup made out of peanut shells with a handle glued on the outside. So you just have a little cup of coffee in a peanut shell and you're saying, excuse me, would you like a peanut cup? Or also I came up with something I call a peanut margarita.
Huh.
That has potential. I'm not so sure about the cup. Cups are, old hat.
No, this is a peanut shell, dude.
It's a peanut shell with a handle
Not a
on
peanut
it.
hat.
All right. So it seems to me like you're just making something smaller. I think we dealt with this with an earlier caller.
Yes. I'm also, at the time being, I'm wearing peanut underwear.
Well, good for you.
I have to admit, it's not very comfortable.
No, I guess not. They seem like they would be scratchy.
Yeah, they're scratchy, but it's tasty. And it just gives you the point where people can take off their underwear and enjoy a peanut snack. I thank you for the time, Mr. White.
What do I think of that?
Yes.
Yeah, will it sell?
Will it sell? No.
One other thing, have you ever slept with a black woman?
Nope.
And why? I'm going to hang up so I can listen to the response.
Thank you, George.
George Washington Carver.
Thank you, George, for the call.
And one more thing.
Yes, George.
The heart keeps a beat.
Yeah, it does. That's
like
true.
a peanut. I got a heart like a wheel, baby. A heart like a wheel.
Well, don't give up on your dreams then, George.
Like a Steelers wheel. Stuck in the middle with you, Mr. White. I thank you all. Enjoy your night.
All right, you too.
This is George Washington Carver. I'm out at 500.
Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Now, Mr. White, do you find that most people who think they have an idea just really haven't thought it through that much?
As a general rule, yes. And I can tell you the story of the first inventor I came across when I started going to invent.
I'd love to hear Mr. White, but we have to go to break. I thank you for being on the show tonight.
All right.
All right. There he goes. James White.
Will It Sell? At willitsell.com or amazon.com.
Next book should be maybe called Why Won't It Sell? Because I don't think we sold one thing tonight, Mr. White.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my friend.
Take care.
Bye.
877-692-1027.
With the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez. 1027 WNEW.
Finally, the ultimate degenerates meet the ultimate decadence. This Friday, the Opie and Anthony Show broadcasts live from Mardi Gras in New Orleans. The Opie and Anthony Show.
1027 WNEW.
Ron and Fez, get ready to wrap up the show. Before we do, your chance to go to the Big Ass Prize Closet. Everyone who wins during the week on a game show is registered to take the Hotwire Travel Challenge this Friday on Ron and Fez. You can win a Hotwire travel voucher valued at $1,000. That way you can use it to purchase airfare, car rentals, or hotel accommodations at Hotwire to the destination of your choice.
That's groovy, huh?
That's nice.
Yeah.
So one lucky person out of everyone that gets registered is going to take a Hotwire Travel Challenge Friday on the show.
877-692-1027.
We'll play a round of...
You know you need unique New York.
You know you need unique New York. Remember, to play the game, you have to be able to say the name of the game before you try to answer the question. We've been really strict lately. One screw up and you're out.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Greg. We'll give him the chance. Greg?
Hey, Greg.
You sound excited, huh, Greg? Is Mr. White calling back?
Boiling over with confidence.
Greg, you have to be able to say the game perfectly before you can play.
All right. You know you need unique New York.
He pulled it off.
Okay. Joe Pooh's going to ask your unique New York question.
Columbia University is the second largest landowner in New York City. Who is the first?
Okay, say it again.
That's a good one.
Columbia University is the second largest landowner in New York City. Who is the first?
Gracie Mansion.
Sorry. Named a piece of property, not an actual landowner. Sorry.
I think I know this one. I feel like yelling it out. All right. But that's because I think I'm tired.
You'll be registered to win the Hotwire Travel Challenge.
I'll just give it to myself. Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, you know you need unique New York?
Ooh, I don't know. You giggled a little bit, so we're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Let you try over.
Okay. You know you need unique New York.
Yeah, you pulled it off.
All right, there you go.
Columbia University is the second largest landowner in New York City. Who is the first?
Rockefeller Center.
Sorry.
Big ass.
Now he's mad.
Now he's furious.
He could have won a nice trip, but he had to be mean. Hey, John, what's the name of the game show?
You know you need unique New York.
Very good, my friend.
Good work, John. You need the question again?
No, I think I'm going to go with the Parks Department.
Sorry,
not the Parks Department.
Now, give us a hint here. Is it somebody that owns one piece of property like that, or is it or a lot of different properties?
Several different properties.
Okay. Various properties.
All right. See, I had it, Fez. Did you see the answer?
Yeah, I did.
Were you thinking the same thing?
No, I went with Rockefeller Center.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys.
What's the name of it? Yeah.
You know you need unique New York.
I'll try it one more time.
You know you need unique New York.
Fez, I'll let you judge, because I don't want to be mean to the guy.
I think you did it, Mike.
I appreciate that.
Unique.
Columbia.
I don't need. Is it the Board of Education?
Sorry. I'll give you a hint here. It's nothing connected with the city of New York.
Yeah, so it's not the city of New York is the second biggest landowner.
Right, of the city of New York. Hey, Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys?
Hey, Rich. Joe Poo asked that question for anyone who missed it.
Columbia University is the second largest landowner in New York City. Who is the first?
All right, Rich, first pronounce the game.
You know you need unique New York.
Sorry.
Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
You're looking for the person, right?
No,
we're not.
First, we're looking for the name of this game show.
You know you need unique New York.
Oh,
sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
Lauren, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Lauren, you'll be happy to know you're on the phone screen listed as a man.
Oh, great.
Hold on for 1 second.
The person you're trying to reach is drunk. Please try your call again.
Lauren, what's the name of the game show, sir?
You know you need unique New York.
Okay.
Is it Helmsley?
Helmsley.
Hunter Hearst.
No, not Leona Helmsley. Sorry. Should I give out a hint here, Fez? Or, you want to make him sweat.
I'll make him sweat a little bit. Rico Suave.
What's the name of the game, buddy?
You know you need unique New York.
Okay.
NYU.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's the name of it again?
Sorry.
What's the question again now?
Columbia.
I'm very tired. I'm very tired, please.
Would you help Ronnie and me get through the end of this show?
Is that a problem for you? Maybe in the future I don't need a whole cheesesteak during a commercial break.
Which should be invented as a sleeping pill, not an actual sandwich. Go ahead, Joe.
Columbia University is the second largest landowner in New York City. Who is the first?
Let's go with Jim here. Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we're okay. How are you? What's the name of the game show?
You know you need unique New York.
Very good.
What's your
ready
answer?
to play.
Yeah. All right,
my answer is the Catholic Church.
There's the winning cowbell, Jim.
All right, buddy.
You hold on the line. You're going to the big-ass prize closet. You're going to get an Al Dukes mud pack. He'll open those buns over a big bin of prizes. Whatever he's able to squeeze out is yours, Jim. Hold on the line.
Now, the Catholic Church, also the biggest landowner in the world.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm so proud of my church. I'm just so proud how we basically, like I like to say, the sun never sets on the Roman Catholic Empire.
Sure.
It's that big. Somewhere, it's always morning on a Catholic church.
That's a nice feeling.
Yeah, it is.
That is. The empire is growing.
That's why I think God likes us best.
877-692-1027.
Derek, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Derek.
You need unique New York.
I'm
still playing?
No, sorry, Derek.
All right, no, but I still wanted to say, I want to put out some funny radio with that Mr. White guy.
I thought Mr. White was very interesting, and I thought he came up with a lot of good ideas.
Oh, that was too funny. That's funny stuff.
I hope he helped the callers. I really do.
One more question. Ron, I heard Brewer talking to you about about you owning comedy clubs down in Florida. I was wondering if either you or Fez ever did stand up.
Yeah, we both did stand up for years.
Mm-hmm.
We actually met on stage at a stand up place.
Did you guys have tapes out, or are there?
There used to be from our old show, the Ron and Ron show. We used to put out a lot of big tapes, kind of like shows that we're doing. This next live gig, February 22nd.
Yeah, the big-ass night of fights.
But we never put out any stand-up tapes.
I heard you guys talking about tickets. How possible to get tickets? I'm a big-ass card holder. I didn't get any info, but I'm not asking for tickets.
Hold on. I'm going to put you on hold. And,
all right.
I'll Billy check into that.
All right.
We went from the compliments into what can happen here.
Hey, what you got for me? Anything you can do for me, please? Great show. I'm going to need some helping out. 877-692-1027 is our toll-free phone number.
All right, Fezzy, I'm on the line right now on Ron and Fez at AOL. And this guy, Blanco82, writes to me, you guys suck.
Oh.
So why I'm doing this show, I write back, then why are we so rich? Which is my standard. And he writes back, finally, a response. Is this the only way you'll answer? I've been trying to talk to you guys forever. You're the greatest. I even got my girlfriend to listen, and her sister.
We have a toll-free phone number. You can talk to us 4 hours a night. During the 4 hours of this show, from 7 to 11, Ronnie's a little busy to answer the instant messages.
Yeah. I'll just try to, answer that special one.
You guys suck.
All right. It's time to do the see as I hate to say it, Fezzy. We got to get going, man.
It is see it time.
Is it really see it time already?
It's see it time. Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. So if you want to get your C's on 877-692-1027. Show went slow tonight, Fez.
Well, when you had the big cheesesteak, we enjoyed those. But we're trying to put you in a slow motion.
That sounded like Andre almost. You sound like Andre.
Really?
One of our callers.
I've been working on that.
Hey, Figment. Figment, you're on Mount of Fez. Hey, Axel. It's around a Fez show. Hey, Axel.
Makes your voice says, see ya.
Yes, he does. Chris, time to say see ya, buddy. Ivan, you're on Fez. That's it.
Ivan, you can do better than that.
Like a man would do.
Well, howdy.
I was calling from an iron lung. I don't have much lung capacity, and I thought it was really rude.
Russell, Anthony, and Scott, Group C.
Tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac. Take it easy, Corky. Tic-tac.
No wonder he hates everybody.
We're Rod and Fez. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock, right after Opie and Anthony.